Oh, night long.
Bye, Nikki T.
Alright, we're live. We lost him.
Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Crazy 8's. This is episode 9, Mon-Abu's best friend, man's best friend. Stupid pun on that phrase. We are so excited for you to all be joining us tonight. Thank you for making this podcast part of your Wednesday night, Wednesday afternoon, Thursday morning, wherever you are in the world. You are the reason this is the #1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush podcast in the entire world/universe. And it would not be the #1 podcast without you, without me, and most importantly, without these four to my right. Calibro, Nick T, Dredge, Pete, full crew to discuss everything Mon-Abu Bochi related as we preview Yugioh versus Chupataro. How are you boys doing tonight?
Fantastic. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm great. Thank you for being here. Dredge, how you doing?
Well, thank you.
Pete, how you doing?
I'm doing good, bro.
I know you got your Rangers tonight.
Yes.
Big only Rangers fan here. So,
Only real one.
no,
Did you just
so
buy that jersey last week?
I've had this jersey for a long time.
It's Crider, so we probably
I don't know
hasn't
what that
had it
is.
for a
And it's
while.
Crider without the A.
yeah,
Too.
he's had it since for I think 2020. So we appreciate you guys being here.
Since, like,
You guys are all
2013.
amazing. Thank you for again listening to this stream and being here. I want to thank you guys for what was really a crazy month of May. The donations and the support that you guys showed me was insane. For the channel, it ended up being the 9th most views the channel has ever gotten in a month. It clocked in at 549,000 channel views.
Really?
Yeah, and the fact that I only uploaded like 6 videos is pretty astounding. The real reason is the YouTube Shorts. The YouTube Shorts from March and April really trickled into May, and the YouTube Shorts have really breathed new life into this channel, so we are growing quicker than we have been in the past year
I saw
or
a
two.
recent one that was really good about Toradora.
Yeah,
That was really good.
I shouted you out.
Yes,
now,
I saw it. That was
It's up to
crazy.
5,000 views now.
No way.
go, baby.
It was really good. That was cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't on most of those shorts you kind of recycle your old content?
Yeah, it really is mostly like recycling.
I mean, that's kind of what it feels like.
So I want to thank you guys for what's been an amazing month of May, and hopefully we'll continue that in June. And I want to thank you guys for also just how insanely generous you guys were in the month of May. Shout out to Donald Raphael, who donated $1,000 in 2 Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams. Donald, if you're watching, thank you so much, man. And please let me know a video. If you want me to do a video, I'd be more than happy to. And to Blake Engelbrecht, who also donated near that amount in May. Just absolutely ridiculous. 2 ways to donate during these streams. The link in the description, I get about 95% of the donation. YouTube Super Chat, we get about 60%. So I do get much more from the link in the description. But if you're comfortable with donating and you choose to support the channel, which is never necessary or expected, whatever you're more comfortable with is totally fine. Want to thank everybody who donated in the last episode. Big thank you to Sean Gilbride, Jack Knight, Philip Rosewood, TNX Rail, X-Slayer, Silver Napper, Nicholas Horton, Image Breaker 96, Syn Cloud, E-Hero Matt, Pick Rick, Dragon Fist, That Man, Angie, Limestone, Lorena, The Flail IPS, Solid Snack, Dark Emperor J, and a special thank you to Medina, who donated over $100 last week. Medina, you are too sweet. Thank you so much for your incredible support always, and last week in particular. Thank all of you guys. And again, if you are thinking about leaving this podcast before we get into our episode 9 thoughts. So, who wants to start with their thoughts on episode 9, the duel between Bochi and Mon-Abu?
Cal, why don't you start us off?
You know, I was going to say Nick T.
I
could do
think
it.
it'd be a
I
good
was saying
idea.
Pete's
if
gonna
Dill
start us
started.
off.
I think it'd be
All
a
right,
good
you know
idea
what?
if
Dill,
Dill
start us off.
Yeah, you got this.
This is the friends that I have. I want you guys to think about this. I'm gonna take my headset off for this. I said to them before Judger flinched. I said before we started, my episode 9 review just came out a few hours ago. Everyone who's here probably has maybe seen that review, and they want to hear from you guys and not me, because I don't really have too much more to say. And I said, so please, one of you take the opening monologue. And instead, this is what happens.
Well, why don't you just rehash your videos like you always do?
It's 2 for 2.
All right.
My
Yeah.
God.
All right.
Do you want what we want to do here?
I got it.
What?
One of you's got it, right?
Well, we have to put a pin
We
in
have
it
to
really
put a time.
quickly.
You check
Guys,
But
come
Nick
on.
T
Hold
will,
up.
after this, Nick T will.
Yes, Nick T will.
Nick T will start us off.
Because I have something that wasn't.
okay.
Oh, you had something on the video.
Oh,
Check it out, though.
That's a surprise.
What?
I'm playing. You're a great.
It's
content
better to
creator.
see
Oh,
your
thank you,
reaction.
thank you. I'm
It's
not
better to
kidding.
see your reaction.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
$100 from
Blake, come on, man. Jesus Christ.
He actually don't. Wait, is that another one?
Thank you so much. But no, I think that Blake, holy shit, dude. Yeah, where is it? Blake, thank you so much, man, for the $100 super chat. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you so much. Blake, thank you. What you playing? I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe you just mean what video games am I playing. I'm not playing any video games, but I am going to be playing Mario, the new Mario soccer game that comes out.
Yeah, that's the
So pumped.
We're joining.
Dick you
I
down.
like Nick T's not making the team.
Well-
did you tell? Oh, I should have said that
You're-
live.
Yeah, I'm definitely a
no.
sweet. I'm a sweet.
He said it last night
I'm a
live, so I
striker.
figured it was
Well,
okay.
well, you-
That's right. I'm taking my talents to a better team. X-Layers team.
What the hell?
Oh my.
Whoa, you can't do that.
Oh,
We're going to be FC Candace.
I thought it was FC Dick You Down.
Here we go.
Okay, let me tell you something. I'm going to be playing the new Mario Strikers game. Blake, Jesus Christ, thank you so much, man, for the $100 super chat.
Holy.
Oh my God! You know what? I'm gonna get a little vulnerable with you guys in the chat right now.
no.
I'm gonna get a little vulnerable with you.
Wait, before you get vulnerable,
Don't
Blake
get
donated another
vulnerable.
$50. And he
Blake,
said, just
Jesus.
pre-ordered
Wait.
Pokemon Violet. Also, that phrase is from the Owl House.
Oh, okay. That may yeah. What? Okay.
Oh.
Pokemon Violet is the one I'm getting as
That's
well.
the new gen.
Are you?
right?
Yes, I'm getting Violet.
Oh,
You're getting,
I was
you're
getting Scarlet.
Okay.
Yes.
So we can trade.
Did you hear about
exclusives.
Violet in their legendary?
Yes.
Well, what'd you hear about it?
Well, I heard that it looks like a body part.
Oh, was that a?
So does the all, Gus. I mean,
they all are animals and creatures of the wild. So.
Listen, I love the legendary in Violet. Blake, you're a man of culture. I'm
So
sure
you're
that's why
saying
you're getting
you
it.
love the imagery in Pokemon Violet?
No, I just
Elaborate on that.
I think that it's a very unique looking Pokemon, and I'm proud. I'm excited.
Unique.
I'm excited to get Lechonk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Blake, we will, I'm sure, be talking about Pokemon a little more, but holy shit, man. Thank you for the 2 insane super chats. Blake, you are incredible. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate it. And, yeah, thank you, dude. I will, of course, message you as soon as I'm done with that game.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Blake. I'm gonna get a little vulnerable, okay?
Yeah, please.
I was watching this. This is a real
They're
story.
very vulnerable.
I
This
was
is
watching.
definitely not a real story.
No, it is. I was watching the
Okay.
episode on my lunch break in my car of my day job's parking lot
I feel
today.
like I already know where this is
And
going.
I'm watching the episode, and the backstory, and this is a credit to the show. It's also a credit to I maybe me being exhausted, but the backstory of Manabu and Bochi actually almost made me tear up. That's how I thought how heavy the backstory hit me. And I think it's I kind of said it in my review, and I didn't mention that in my formal review, but I kind of said it in my review where I really am a sucker for these like animal stories, these pet stories. I'm a huge, supporter of, ASPCA and any organizations that help animals out there that are suffering, and it's an issue that has always been incredibly close and dear to my heart. And there was just something about a lonely boy who's been kind of shunned and really mistreated by his elders, by his parents, finding a dog who is also alone and having that bond with a dog, and then only to see it be taken away from him and have to be forced to leave the dog and then come back and the dog was gone. There was something about that story that really, really worked for me and really hit for me.
Absolutely.
And I'm in the parking lot of my job, and I'm starting to feel myself tear up, and I'm like, all right, it's Yu-Gi-Oh. I can't start tearing up in a car in an insurance company parking lot. But I don't know. There was something about this episode that really, really hit me. And I think it's my favorite episode. And Manabu is one of my favorite characters in the show after it as well. I thought the backstory they did for him was incredible. And, there's always been that thought of Manabu, where really is he with the whole MIK thing? And to see that he kind of joined MIK to try to find the aliens who stole this dog from him, and that's the reason that he joined this organization in the first place, and it ended up bringing him together. I thought it was beautiful. I really thought this was a great episode on a lot of fronts, and so, yeah, I mean, it really hit for me. I'm excited to hear what you guys think. Maybe you guys, it didn't really strike you as much, but I'm interested to hear. We'll start with you. I guess we'll kind of work our way around, but, what did you think of episode 9?
It was surprisingly very good for me.
Very
because
surprising.
On the surface, you see, it's Manabu versus a dog.
Right.
And we're all like, all right, like, alien dog, what's this going to be? Like, is it going to be a meme? Like, really, like, how is the duel going to go? And the whole backstory and I mean, it, like you said, like, it hits a little bit, they really did a good job at making you feel for Manabu and then, like, feel for the dog even when he left. And then you realize the whole time the dog went from, I'm going to infiltrate and destroy the Soguetsu style to actually respecting their style and realizing that there's more to than being like a coward and then getting people when their backs are turned and stuff like that. So I thought the episode was really good. And even before you get to it, I know I picked the dog, so I'm ready to hear all the fighting at some point when you say how bad this is in 10 weeks. You're like, it's just like that Yugioh duel,
Well, it is. It's the same
It
voice
actually
actor.
literally
It's the same
was-
voice actor.
Yeah.
as
It was
Yugioh.
the same
It's
duel,
the muscles, man.
Same voice actor.
I just think of
He picked
Jarrett, I'm like,
Bochi
he
to win.
can't lose,
He picked, but okay, well, that's a cop out. But yes, I see what you're saying.
Well, Nick T didn't even pick. But, no, I think overall it was...
things to do.
It was a... I thought it was a really good episode, and it was very surprising for me that how much... It was a lot better than I would have anticipated.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Nick T, what do you think, man?
I honestly loved the episode. I think this is probably one of my favorite episodes so far.
Yeah.
Yes, because I'm a sappy guy and it's pulled on my heartstrings. The whole idea of not only actually Manabu finding Bochi and then developing the bond, having to leave because he's too soft. That alone was a lot. And then also Manya finding Bochi did a lot for me. That was her having nobody and then having this dog who was
Her protector.
her protector.
Yeah.
He had Bochi's little monologue there towards the end, deciding that what his goal was not what he wanted anymore, and he wanted to protect this girl, and as and Hollywood's full of demons, and that was their showbiz is full of demons. I'm this is great. It really there actually seemed to be meaning behind this episode, and I really appreciated it. I thought the duel was entertaining, the few moments of comedy, even though it wasn't an outwardly as comedic episode as we've gotten.
Definitely not.
I thought the moments hit, and I thought it was just a really enjoyable episode. And I also really love the fact that we've for the first time in this series had a little bit of continuity in a way that hey, we're at this place and this is the thing that's happening now. 3 episodes and we're placed in sort of a series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So I
it's
think
not just random things in random places.
exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So I've been really just enjoying that so far, and especially with this duel.
Yeah, absolutely. Dredge, how did you feel about episode 9, my man?
I wasn't as high on as everybody else. I was
That's
just
totally
just
fine.
solid. Nothing too crazy. Maybe I don't. I personally have 2 pets, but so before I get shredded for not.
No, you're an
Just
animal guy.
I'll make sure that's known. I have pets.
No, you're
so
an
it's
animal
not
guy.
that. I like the character development in the episode. I thought that was well done. I did like how we weren't sure if Bochi's monsters were going to be that massive jack dude. It was actually Bochi. Bochi was this little dog that became massively
You're
jacked.
right.
I was so hyped about that.
He knows about jack people.
Yeah.
His monsters were also jacked, though.
His monsters were jacked.
He's been in
Absolutely
the mirror
correct.
before.
Dude, his ace monster was a Shiba Inu deity.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was I like the monsters in this. I really do like Manabu's ace when it's that Salomon Great kind of ass, that soul burner. I'm thinking that fire.
I got soul burner vibes.
Yes,
from
very
Manabu,
very much so.
yeah,
I
in this
really
episode.
enjoyed that. I thought it was something different for Manabu, which I liked. I like he didn't towards the end of the duel when after he kind of gets knocked back, he says, "All right, now I've analyzed you," and then you see how his play style actually works. I thought it was good to build him up too. I think he's going to be an important character moving forward overall. So overall, good episode. Again, I like Bochi and Manya. His interactions. So overall good. Interested to see where they bring that in the storyline moving forward after Chupataro just shows up once again to cause a Chupataro.
To ruin
Yeah, well-
everybody's day.
We'll talk more about that as well going
Meek-chan.
forward.
Oh,
Meek-chan.
God. Wait, I thought so. Meek-chan's not doing. Why should have do this?
Now I think Meek-chan takes over Chupataro. That's the.
I mean,
that's
she
the-
uppercuts him.
That's the rumor.
She uppercuts him.
Pete, so Dredger thought the episode was kind of. I was very high on it. So was Nick T and Cal. Where would you stand on it?
I'm actually pretty high on it. I actually really enjoyed this episode, and I think for the reasons you guys talked about of the going into the backstory finally of surprisingly not our main three. Like I felt like we got the most in depth of any character so far through 9 episodes,
good.
and yet it's 3 characters in Manya and Manabu and Bochi that are not main characters clearly. And I like the inverse they did here a little bit. It's kind of another shout out to Sevens because you have Yugioh. He's a small, little, tiny kid.
Yep.
And then his persona when he's dueling, super jacked.
Yep.
And then you have the same thing of like, actually Bochi is kind of super jacked. And his kind of disguise is being very small.
Right.
So they kind of flip-flopped a little bit.
Yeah.
And it feels like, you know, with the same voice actor, we're kind of
Right.
giving callbacks to some of that.
That's the Yoshio variant in the show.
Yeah.
I
So
believe.
I really enjoy that, especially that, you know, the whole time he's pretending to be, you know, apocalyptic warrior, and now we have an actual alien dog that's not a costume.
No.
Like that is him. The kind of triangle situation they had to go on, I thought really worked well because all 3 of those characters served a purpose for each other, right? And so it starts with Bochi is clearly infiltrating, right? Like he has a mission. It's about, you know, his warrior past, which strangely we could talk about, you know, another thing of Udius knowing the
Bow
galaxy
Wow
out
Wow
there.
clan.
The Bow
Yeah.
Wow Wow,
The Bow
you know,
Wow Wow cluster, yeah.
You know, so we're expanding kind of our alien
Lore.
lore a little bit, if you will. But you have him coming there, but it did so much, even though he didn't know at the time, for Manabu. Right? Like, it changed him as a person. It was his outlet through a struggle in life that he was going through, one that he did not want to do. Right? It was forced upon him. And then, on the other side of it, you have Bochi. He changes his perspective completely because he meets Manya. And, like, that changes his whole life and what his mission is on this planet and what he views an outlook in life. And, consequently, that also changes Manya's life. And so these characters didn't realize that all 3 of them would be connected when those moments happen, but actually their lives did intersect at pretty key points. And now you see that come on live television, kind of come to fruition. And I really hope we explore more of that going forward. So I really enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was great.
Yeah, no, really well said. And I like that it's building up 3 characters that, you know, are not our main 3. And it was a very good first non-main 3 duel, I thought. Something that we have to talk about, it's the elephant in the room. I got very, very engaged as soon as it was mentioned, and that's the Soguetsu style. As soon as that was mentioned, I was like, oh shit, are we going to hear about Gakugen? Are we going to hear about Gakuto? Are we going to... Not only is the answer to that no, the whole style and lore seems to be different. And so that's probably, if you're on the side of it being an AU, that's probably the biggest indicator we've gotten so far, I would say. I don't know if it necessarily closes the book on anything.
I don't think anything.
I don't think anything closes the book on anything, right? I'm definitely leaning towards AU, and I was leaning towards AU before that bombshell.
I wasn't in that.
I'm fully in that camp. I'm just in it.
Well, I mean, what did you guys make about that? This Soguetsu style is for training, it's for fighting, it's physical strength.
It's a martial art.
It's a martial art style. That's not really what it was in Sevens. You know, is that really all that? Is that definitely an AU?
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost definitely.
Yeah, that's a pretty big thing to change if it's not.
I'd say we're like 99% at this point.
Well, the only other option is somehow
something
the
changed,
history changed, and this is 500 years in the future. But at that point, what's the point? What's the point of even keeping it continuity?
Exactly. You know? I think this is just a different Soguetsu style because it's a different universe.
Yeah, that seems to be the most kind of common census there. Dredge, I mean, did you have any thoughts on that when
again,
Soguetsu style
I
was
think
mentioned?
it's helping lean towards A, but I also think that's what the writers want you to think. I really think they're pushing
got us
you.
right where they want
They
us.
really.
It could be.
And again, I'm not saying I'm right. I still would. I don't know how they could connect it at this point with all the things they've done to say it could be an AU. So I don't know if I'd be happy with that, but I do think it's they're playing a little gamesmanship here. They're giving you all these things. Each episode we see something different. It's an AU.
Yeah,
it's
he's
not
absolutely right.
So
every episode has
there's
had like
And
something,
seven
right?
multiverse is a very popular thing going on in media
It
right
absolutely
Yeah,
is.
so maybe it's something like that.
Do these
now. So that
writers
way
wanna
you
take-
can keep it in AU.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you can't see everybody else.
Yeah.
though.
Also, if these
Exactly.
if this writing team has like because this feels trilogy to me. If this writing team has like a trilogy contract where they know they're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! 9 in a year and a half, maybe it's okay. We're gonna plant the seeds here with 7s.
You
we're
go
gonna plant the
Udius
seeds
and
with
whoever
Go
the
Rush,
protagonist.
and then the
And
ninth
connect them.
Bonds
will
Beyond
be
Time too.
right, and then the ninth will be that
God.
connecting. That's
a good. That's good.
That's great.
That's kind of very very speculative, but you wonder if that's kind of what this team is leaning into a little bit here. But yeah, it is starting to feel like it's a different universe. But every 7's character has a variant, it seems, and age isn't corresponding. The variant I want to talk about actually in this episode is not Yugioh, Mimi, Gakuto. The variant I want to talk about is Roa and London Kirishima,
Yeah.
who had a little bit more of a feature in this episode, but this is something I mentioned in my review that I think a lot of people probably did not pick up on, and maybe I'm the only one that got the vibe of it, but a duel that was very heavily, in my opinion, hinted at in the background of this episode that's easy to miss was London versus Yuhi. That was the original matchup, and you can tell that was the original matchup based on different dialogue points.
Yuhi said, like, I'm next.
Yuhi was supposed to duel.
Yeah.
Manabu stepped in. London was supposed to duel. Bocchi stepped in. So I believe that London Yuhi is going to be a really fascinating matchup.
I agree.
And I think that was teased in this episode. I kind of want to get your thoughts on that. If you agree with that or didn't pick that up.
I not only definitely agree, I think there's some kind of implication there with paralleling the whole dynamic between Yuga and Roa, because we definitely had like a big interesting rivalry like there.
course, yeah.
Like that, like maybe not exactly rivals, but like there was a rivalry just in the way that like they interacted constantly, very
And that
different
Yugo
people.
was chosen with the card and not.
Exactly. So I think this would be definitely an interesting duel and interesting dynamic between these two individuals.
Yeah, absolutely. Pete, did you have anything you wanted to say about
Doesn't
London?
I'm gonna check right now, but doesn't he say something of when Manya's like, "All right, you're up," and he's just like, actually,
He
I
doesn't
really
want a duel.
Why?
Yeah.
Is he not into it? Is there a particular reason why? Like that's like, huh?
You know what's fascinating about that as well, and I didn't even think about it until you just pointed that out. You know what character in Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's didn't want to duel?
His auntie.
What?
His auntie. It's Roman.
Roman.
Yeah.
Roman. Yeah, Roman.
If we're
His
doing
auntie.
lineage, his
Oh,
auntie.
if you're saying right, okay, yeah, Roman, and so I still am of the belief because some people think this is supposed to be Roa and Roman variant.
Could be.
I think Roman will get her own representative
I think so, too,
character. I think I'm excited for Nail and Asana's especially. But yeah, it's interesting that he doesn't want to duel. Roman had that same trait in Yu-Gi-Oh! 7. So
He
that's
also has
interesting.
like there's like this weird Gakuto vibe he also has to him. Does anyone else get that? Like I get
London
I get the
Kirishima? Yeah,
Roa,
a little
but
bit,
then
yeah.
there's a little bit of Gakuto in there.
I
Just the
agree.
way he dresses, the
I was
way
saying,
he
I think it's the
acts.
fit.
like the
It's the
properness.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's somewhere like that for me.
He's a lot more reserved than Roa was. Roa was very
Well, he's a showman.
Yeah.
right.
great.
He's an assistant, this guy.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely interested. It's funny because if you didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's, I don't think London Kirishima's character would really interest you all that much.
Yeah.
But if you watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's, his character is one of the most interesting to me that we haven't seen a lot of so
Yeah.
far. Because he's that Roa and potentially Roman representative, and they were huge characters in 7's. So and I feel like they are setting up for him to be a pretty big character in the
agree.
show. I don't get small vibes from him. I don't get background character vibes from him. I think he's going to be a pretty interesting character. And I think him and Yuhi could potentially have a really good rivalry.
I agree.
I think that was alluded to here. I guess the only other thing I really want to talk about, you kind of mentioned it, Pete, was the Bow Wow cluster.
Yeah,
I thought
we're
it was
building that alien
the Bow Wow
world.
Wow
Hey,
cluster.
hey.
The stones.
The
I
stones,
know what
baby.
you said. Don't worry, I don't forget theories. He's got the infinity
Multiple
theory here.
clusters, baby. Come
Well,
on.
With multiple,
Yeah.
what are they called?
Maybe
Demars,
different,
Demars.
like,
Demars, different Demars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Cal, what did you make of that?
Of which thing?
My theory.
The bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay cluster.
Yeah, exactly.
Finish that line.
No.
Hey everybody!
I actually think that. I think it's very cool that they're bringing in more like space lore, like kind of the behind fact that it connects without. Stop.
I'm sorry.
He just keeps.
You press like 7 buttons.
It's like someone coughing while you're in a
Yeah,
press
yeah.
conference.
It's like,
It's like crickets.
like even without like Yugioh having any part in this duel whatsoever, like and in this episode really,
Yeah.
he's still like a big piece in the episode because of that alien lore.
He's met one of them.
Yeah, he says
He's been
like
tricked by one of them.
his one line.
Oh,
his
yeah.
his
Even
one
though
line
I'm
in the
not-
whole thing was like about their cluster and their style.
That flashback
And-
was
They
hilarious.
kind of
Yeah.
beat the crap out of him.
Yeah,
Like, he got got.
So they robbed him.
Yeah, that guy, he got.
Well, it's supposed to be an assassination style, so I don't know.
I know.
It was
He
an
got it
attempt.
with
He
flight.
implied that he was going to kill all the Soguetsu elders. Is
How
that what he-
yeah, I think
crazy
so.
would it be? And this is crack theory.
Okay.
Right, but I
hear
just thought of this.
Yeah.
Assassination style. How crazy would it be if somehow that connects back to all the way back Yugioh or one of them was trying to kill Yugioh back then, and it just didn't happen.
Like
Oh my.
Suijo paid off. one
Paid
of
off,
the
or
Bow
the
Wow
guy that we
cluster.
think that they
Wow.
report to
Or the
that
cotton
might be the
candy
real villain,
cluster.
something like that.
That's my kind of-
What
I
if
like
it's,
that.
what if
I
it's
like
a crack
that.
theory like that?
That's
And you
it.
remember these writers are great with not forgetting things.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just
That is-
throwing it out there.
Yeah, and Yugioh has had a run-in with them before. So
He said, "Even I'm not immune." To
what was
their-
it called? The fist of the.
The wicked fist of the beloved dog.
That
sounds
is an
contrary.
amazing.
It's such a
And,
good
it just,
name.
and there was all variants, like that they passed down the old dogs that look different and they're
Yeah.
all terrifying.
Yeah.
For those of you who have seen it, I don't know if I'm the only one that picked up on it, but I definitely got like some kind of allusion to Fist of the North Star.
North Star. Yeah.
Yep. Just like, I mean, yes, it's like there's a ton of post-apocalyptic things, but just like the way his get up, the mountainside, it's a wicked fist kind of deal. Definitely Fist of the North Star vibes there.
Yeah. No, I'm sure that's what they were.
I feel like there's a
referencing.
few allusions. Like, if anyone who's watched Hunter x Hunter, I feel like the way they showed the Ccapacappuuu style thing, like with all the elders, like very much like it was similar to the Zoldyks, which is Killua's family, like, and they're an assassin family, and like it was very much like he's like the little rat kid that like they always like have to like punish, and like
Some of those elders, there was one that was at the very front that had like red hair. Some of those elders had really cool designs.
I would hope. I don't think we'll see.
I
them,
don't
but
think we
hope
will either,
do.
but it would be really cool if we
Yeah.
did. And that could be a good character rad for Manabu's character standing up to those elders.
Yeah.
Just take the screenshot of that, make a 20-minute video explaining the
could.
backstory of all those
Of
elders.
each one.
I mean, I 100% could. I could theorize that all those elders are somehow like
Get
deities.
another theory for you.
Yeah,
They're
I-
from sevens.
They're all actually from.
They're all from
Yu-Gi-Oh's
Yu-Gi-Oh!
1 through 6.
Yeah.
Oh my
This is
God.
why. Welcome into the
That'd
channel.
actually be a great theory. So,
They're the Goha siblings.
ran a poll. 100 of you guys voted, so thank you very much to see how you guys kind of liked the episodes. And I love checking these polls out because I get a good vibe. 54% thought it was great. 40% thought it was good. 4% thought it was mid, and nobody voted bad. But you have 97 of the 101 votes were for good or
Hero
great.
mid, yeah.
I'm in the mid good range.
Really, you thought it was mid? You didn't even
Mid-good.
think it was good.
Oh, mid good. I'm like at a 6. Since you have 6 in both, I'm gonna say 6.
Well, you got to go with one. Are you going
No,
with
you
the
can't.
39%
'Cause you
or the
have,
4%?
you have 6 in both.
Yeah, you-
no.
No,
you
you
did.
do. No, you do.
Yeah, you did mess that up.
You do.
You messed that up.
You do.
I do that every week. I'm not going to do 5.9 to 6.
1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 8.
No, 1 to 3.
You're right, you messed it up too.
There's no way to do it because if I did 6 to 7, 8 to 9, then what? 7.5 isn't there.
Well, because no one says any half numbers.
I give this episode an 8.5.
Yeah, but I'm saying in
It
the
would
voting.
still fit in the 8 to 10. You
could
still
do
lose.
Not
1
if
to
I-
3, 4 to 6, 7, 8, 9,
Thank you.
10.
See?
Yeah.
There's your 4
Thank
categories.
you, Pete. Thank you. Oh my God.
What if
Genius.
the episode's 6.5? Where do I rank it?
Well, we just said that we're
You
not
round
doing
up.
any of those.
7.
Round up.
I cut off halves when I do.
Treat it
episodes.
like
So then
all-
it's a 6.
treat
You're
it-
not helping your case.
Well, no, maybe I'd round it up. I don't know. I'd have to
Treat it like all your,
All right, no,
your
it's your
college
question.
chest
Where's your
and take the curve. Round
You know,
up.
what, why don't you take a lap?
Is this guy serious?
Do it.
Listen, guys, we appreciate you all being here. I want to thank Blake again for the $150 super chat. That is ridiculous. Blake, thank you so much, man. Very, very excited for Pokemon. I'm sure that'll be a big talking point, with the super chats and stuff. I'm trying to think if there was anything really else from the episode, Pete. I really thought you kind of summed it up,
Oh, thanks.
a lot of my points really well.
Sorry.
Do we have to end the show early?
No, it was good.
I like the gag they keep doing with the live TV stuff. How Manda
Yeah.
keeps changing it.
Yeah.
And that was a really funny bit where they were just like oh my god, like for a second
dog.
everyone was like, it's an alien. This
And,
dog
like,
got huge,
anything
and
could
like
happen on television.
it's probably like CGI.
Yeah.
And then Yuhi is just like, wow. And then Yumu made the comment like, you believe that way
Too quick.
Yeah.
My favorite is like before even
And
someone
he's there.
yes, and before anyone even like floated the idea of CGI, all they had to say was anything could happen on television,
Right.
and there was
And
like,
I'm like brainwashing
and everyone. The
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
who
it's
were
like,
like,
oh, that's definitely CGI.
yeah.
How
like,
about
what-
the fact that when they were like, can this dog even duel? The dog bulks up, and then he just goes, now it can duel. and Yumu's just like, that's your reaction?
And she also looked at his hair again.
Right.
So she was like, definitely alien.
Yeah.
And there's
They even pointed. They had like an arrow
They
on
did.
screen that
And
pointed.
and
there's
his hair was a
also-
mile tall.
Yeah.
You definitely see how, at least for me, how Manya and Yumu are friends because they think so much alike
Yeah.
with a little bit of the manipulation. They're typically smarter than most people in the room, and so like you see how they get along a lot. So
100%. Well, and the other aspect that I want to talk about is Neanderstar. We haven't actually talked about her at all. She got a
jelly.
little jealous,
She was a little
right?
jelly.
Peanut butter and jealous.
And then like cried some tears.
Yeah, at the
and
store.
then
She thought it was real.
And then
She
demanded
wanted
her
it back.
tears to come back. Yeah. What did you think of the Bochi twist? It was very similar to the Manya, and then we'll get to some super chats.
Yeah, it was similar.
It was very similar to the Manya twist last episode. That was probably the only thing that I didn't love because it felt a little repetitive. What did you kind of make of that? Were you fine with it?
I was fine with it, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it worked better than the manga.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like where it's like it was more about motive than it was about like, oh, she was just acting. Which was fine. That was fine. But this was better. This was like I did have that motive until Manya helped me change it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The acting is kind of like I don't know what the word
Like a
is.
cop-out?
Like a cop out almost. Whereas this had like a full story behind it.
Right.
Like, yeah, they both wanted to be actresses and they would talk on the playground and that kind of stuff. So it was like, yeah, we've always wanted to be actresses, or she always wanted to be the best actress in the world. But like, the dog story is like, I guess just as it's like a personal one.
Oh, come on. I wanted to catch it. Bro.
You've had your dog protect you before?
What?
You've had your dog protect you before?
Not me in particular.
Grow 17.
With somebody?
But no, my first dog ran and protected Emily when a dog sprinted onto our lawn and tried to bite her.
Oh.
That's what they're supposed to do. It's
And
like the
then-
one that cat video when he saved the little girl from the rabid dog. That was pretty
Yeah.
cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the dog bit my dog and
Oh no.
R.I.P.
Oh my god.
Are you serious?
No, and nothing.
She didn't,
don't think
die,
it ended
she didn't
there.
die right away.
Yeah, it
but-
didn't end
No, like
there.
only like years later, like a decade later.
No, not even close. Like a year later, maybe.
Oh really?
She had liver failure though.
So unrelated.
Well, she got bit there.
Unrelated.
So they basically so I'm gonna explain what happened. The liver was persecrated.
Hey, I don't think
It's a
we should
medical
ask
term. Don't
Caliber.
worry about it.
We shouldn't ask Caliber to come
So the
back
liver
in.
was persecrated and caused damage, and then in turn the liver failure later in life.
Maybe.
This is all true though.
No, I know that's true.
I don't believe it.
It's about it's Missy. You probably never met her.
Oh, this was Missy.
I missed
Yeah.
her.
Oh boy, get him out. That's a me. That's a me joke. Get him out.
I feel gross actually. as I know that.
Okay, you could say.
But what's funny about the Boshi thing, it was that not he was protecting her from other like dogs, he was protecting her from the demons of showbiz.
The Hollywood.
Yeah.
He's gigantic.
Yeah.
If you're a producer, you're afraid.
Yeah, and they as they should be.
Yeah, but that's also, it makes sense because it's a young actress in Hollywood where there's a lot of people that are probably going to be trying to like take advantage of her career.
Right.
So it makes sense for like this huge dog that has
talks.
motivation.
Yeah, to help her get her
Who
like career.
talks?
Who
No,
talks.
I think it's great.
In a
I
very
think-
deep,
I
menacing
think
voice.
it's a very bizarre, wholesome story. It's bizarrely wholesome.
Yeah, no,
it
I
really
agree.
is.
Everybody saved each other.
Yeah, they all saved each other.
Who saved who?
Triangle.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Also, every alien we've seen except... Actually, no, that's not true. Kawaitel does have a different, like, image.
Yeah,
Every alien we've seen has a different form.
The final form.
Does Neanderstar have a different form?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
She's a
I'm
woman.
telling you, she's going to be a major villain.
Yeah.
And she's
Or,
gonna be
or
like an actual
a
woman.
pawn for the villain. I'm telling you.
I know this episode, like, I think that still, but like this episode did convince me a little bit of like maybe she does care about Manabu a little bit more than I gave her credit for.
I think she definitely does, but I still think overall she's using him for her plans.
I think it's a possibility.
Why?
Honestly.
Dude, I've already several people in chat that confirmed that they think that,
It's the Pokemon theory.
that her.
It's the first evolution. It's four-legged,
Her other form
and
would
it
be
goes
hot.
on two legs.
What is it again?
It's like that. Multiple people already like agree that her human form would be hot.
Is Neanderstar going to be the next eye?
Hey, remember the tweet.
Was it famous?
Never forget the tweet.
If you didn't think I was hot before, you have no right to call him hot now.
I don't think that's.
Hey,
you
Well, it was a lot more mature than that.
Yeah.
It was a lot more adult than that. I'm not going to use the terminology.
It's late.
No, it's late. Not late enough. I don't think it's ever late enough for that comment.
It's not after 2 a.m.
That's right. We're gonna see some super chats and donations if
You can start.
Wait,
All
no one's bad mouthing Neanderstar, right?
No.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, Dylan said she's gonna be a major villain.
Oh
I guess
yeah,
that was kind of bad.
That's
I don't know,
potentially.
is that bad mouth? That's cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would love to see it.
It's
Yeah,
not
I agree.
bad mouthing.
I wouldn't think it is, but
We just think she's gonna be hot.
There you go.
Limestone, thank you.
Also, what's up, Aura?
Thank you for the $2 donation. Which one of you guys would be an even match with Dredger for fighting? Also,
Pete.
does Nick
No.
T know about
Pete.
Nendroids? I wouldn't say they're Funko variants.
so the answer is Pete.
Do you think Pete could
I
take
would.
you?
I wouldn't.
I don't know
think
that Pete could say, but Pete would give me a. Pete is
scrap.
vicious. Pete's vicious.
You don't think I could put up a fight?
Just shut up. Are
Do you think
kidding?
you don't think Caliber? Can
Caliber
go
is
fight?
tough, but he's just. I would just hit him like once in the ribs. It would crack and he'd be done.
What about me?
I do have a bad
You're. What do you mean you?
Do you think
What do you
I-
want me to tell you? Want me to say it out loud?
Do you think you could land a hit?
What?
I move very quickly.
Got him.
Well, remember he challenged you to a fight on
That
Twitch.
hurt.
Never forget
He
that.
did. We have to do that for. We're doing that for charity.
Well, Dylan said he could
No,
beat.
that's okay.
we're doing
he
a
could
boxing
beat
match
you
for
up.
charity.
That's okay.
No? Oh, you said you could out. I wouldn't hit you.
What if it's just like wrestling? Like
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
right.
have to. Be
Oh,
hit to the
let's
face.
go.
Now, if we scripted
Like-
it,
like,
now
yeah,
I'd
Andy-
do
Actually,
it.
can we do that?
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm
You
down.
could,
I'm down.
you could have the win. I'd jump.
We-
Well, no.
we could buy a ring.
I'd get the way my DQ. He made a chair and then put me through a table.
We
and
rent
stuff.
a ring for like $300.
Oh my!
I
That's a great
put it in the
idea.
backyard.
We're not renting a ring
You
now
should
because
do
that's how
it.
you have those horrible injuries and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're doing it.
Hyper.
Maybe. We'll have
Wait,
to do,
Dylan, wait, go back to that one.
we'll do like a
what do you
promotion
think
and
this-
stuff. I know Nendroids. I'm not looking into
That's-
Nendroids.
These things are so expensive.
I know, and they're like bougie
detail.
Funko Pops. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Before you get into your
Jesus
next donut,
Christ.
Syn Cloud donated $50 Canadian.
Syn Cloud, did you get my email, by the way, Syn Cloud? I sent you part 2 and 3, which I recorded like a month ago.
You can read
but
it
I
if you
finally
want
edited
to.
to it. Syn Cloud, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the $50 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much, Syn. Finished Yugi versus Raphael part 3, the final part last week, and I have to say, it's probably the most epic video I've worked on so far, and that's saying something because Yugi Kaiba is epic. The first soundtrack I edited in perfectly synchronizes with each frame. It's insane how I did it, actually. Well, send it to me, Syn, and I will 100% react it, because I think I owe you like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 videos, even with the 2 I just did, for being an Egyptian god to your patrons, so thank you for that. So send it over to me, and I will do a few more reactions this month, and I'll get it your way in the next couple of weeks. That is awesome. Syn Cloud, thank you so much for the insane cheer. Yeah, I do see Entame Subs is here. I have not bought a Funko in 9 days, Entame, so...
All right, pause. How many are you waiting for? Because they were pre-ordered.
Do you honestly want to know how many I'm waiting for?
It's like
Do I honestly want to know? Yes, because I know the answer.
35.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
40.
honest.
What?
I have nothing to
I
hide.
said like 40.
Well, the
wasn't a
JJK
joke.
set, the Moon Knight set.
He got 2 of everything in JJK.
Oh, that's
I
right.
did get 2 of everything.
Because he wants to use some of them, and actually, then the rest he's gonna keep.
What is he gonna use them to fight in his bathtub?
No. One's for inbox, one's for out of box. But
Fight in the bathtub.
so it's all good.
I want to
So
put a toaster
anyway,
in the bathtub.
anyway,
With him in it, absolutely, yeah.
I heard it's a good band.
that's a death threat on live stream. I don't know if we can do that, but anyway, it's all good. No worries.
You have a couple more links after.
That's why I work the job and I work the day job.
Right. Yeah, that's why.
Angie,
It is why.
thank
That's
you
the scary
for
part.
the $3 donation. Stealing Entame's theory from hanging out with her earlier, but the girl with many jobs. She might be the co-girl of the Rush universe. Oh, that's true. I still would love the co-girls to show up. I feel like even if it is an AU, you could have those characters show up. They were so weird and not really explained well in 7s that, like...
You could have
last one
different.
shows
You
up
could have
and
different
leaves.
versions of them too. Like,
of course. Right, that's you could have different versions of them.
So that was originally Aura's, but now Angie stole it.
Yeah, so I
So
guess...
now from now I'm just gonna
It's
say
Angie's
Angie
theory.
came up
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
Angie's
Angie's
theory.
idea.
Oh my
Angie's
God.
Angie's theory.
Definitely Angie did it.
Angie did it.
So I guess that theory implies that the girl with many jobs is more
of
than
them.
one character.
Yeah, it's not
Right.
just one.
So it's like maybe
That's
she's like a
fascinating.
quadruplet.
That's fascinating. It's not a bad theory.
Or she just it's like the guy from Avatar: The Last Airbender, where it's the same guy, but he keeps putting on different outfits. It's like you do that.
Also genius.
Or like the cabbages guy who's just always in the
Oh,
wrong
That
spot.
poor guy, dude. Literally the worst.
That poor guy.
It reminds me of the Oh My Salt though.
Yeah.
Syn Cloud, seriously, thank you so much. Blake, thank you so much. You guys are incredible. Lorena, thank you for the $2 donation. Neanderstar getting jealous sounds like the most fitting cat response.
Yeah.
I don't think cats ever want to share, but she specifically mentioned Manabu never looked at her the way that he did at Bocchi.
Aww.
That was an interesting line from her. Yeah, well, I mean, you know,
They're,
this is
they're
his,
work friends.
Yeah, they're
They never
It's
had
his
that.
work wife.
Yeah, it's
no,
I wouldn't even go on that level.
That's how you get us in trouble.
That's how you get in trouble.
I said that genuinely. I didn't think that was gonna get a bad response.
No, well, he's not wrong.
I love it when we get the same response. No.
What?
HR isn't gonna like that.
No, we know who he is.
It goes one of two ways. Either your wife or girlfriend's not gonna like that, or HR's not gonna like that. Or having a work wife never works.
Or both.
I don't like Nick T's.
Yeah, I don't like his
statement
insinuation.
there. Yeah.
I'm just saying it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I think that's what it is. I think they are work friends. I think Neanderstar maybe is just the jealous type. I mean, I don't know. She's a cat. I feel like it is an appropriate response a cat would have.
No.
I feel like cats are more. Well, there was a study done by British scientists that said I think 40% of house cats would kill their owner if they had the chance. That was a real study done by British scientists.
It's literally impossible to quantify.
No, it's 40%.
I think it has been proven right that they would eat or bite, nip at the dead body, like if you died. In the
Really?
house, yeah.
I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, exactly.
They just don't care. They're self-sufficient. They really just don't care.
Yeah. No, they don't. They don't. I think they just hate the world, but that's all right. We all love cats. Single cat ladies, you know, we love cats.
Single cat lady stand up.
Single cat ladies stand up. Nick T, get up. All right, we have some super chats.
Yeah, we do.
Clowning
Yes.
around over there.
I remember those.
I was
right.
asking him who somebody was.
And by the way, we do have the episode 10 summary and pick'em coming up. Me, Pete, and Nick T are the only ones that are still undefeated. Dredger and Caliber each have one loss, so it's a very tight race. So if you're thinking about turning this channel off, that's coming up in 10 minutes.
Turn it on and rip the knob off.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, I love how unintelligible the one is. Like, I can barely stop what he's saying.
So $5 from Sean Gilbride.
Thank you, Sean.
Sean said, I think this was one of the strongest episodes of Go Rush so far.
Agreed.
By the way, my birthday was yesterday. Hashtag 24.
Speed it up. Sean, by the way, you've been doing some great stuff with the Special Olympics.
Turn it up and rip the knob off.
All right, 3, 2, yeah, hold on.
Turn it on and rip the knob off.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sean Gilbride. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my man. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. I hope you had a great birthday. Appreciate the super chat, man. Keep killing it out there. Thank you, Sean.
Woo.
Awesome stuff.
We got 5 pounds from Nicholas Horton.
Thank you, Nick.
I think that's pounds, right?
Yeah, it is.
Manabu might be from Nanaho's branch of the Soguetsu family. That's the vibe I got.
Huh? But Nanaho wasn't part of the Soguetsu family.
No, she was the
She
evil
was a
clan.
different
It's a
clan.
She was the evil
Yeah.
clan.
Yeah. Otherwise,
They seem to have a rivalry for
branch
like
clan.
generations.
it would have been cool because that wasn't associated with Soguetsu, right? That was what?
They're
Right?
part of the same blood, but
It was
it's
a clan
it's a
of
branch
darkness.
Clan. Yeah,
Look it up.
yeah.
But it wasn't the exact same thing.
It's not the same.
It was
exact
like a
thing.
branch off of it, right?
So
That's an interesting theory, but
it was a branch off of it, like, but they were like the side family, like, you know.
But they didn't call themselves Soguetsu.
No, they didn't call themselves
Yeah.
Soguetsu.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting though. But yeah, I guess if you had to try to make it make sense in a 7.
Oh, that was it. They were the Renosuke and Ron's clan. That's it. They were the branch of their clan.
Right.
That's
Not
right.
Soguetsu.
That's right. Yeah, I didn't think they were associated
Yeah.
with Soguetsu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So they were a branch of Renosuke and Ranzai, and Renosuke and Ranzai were not Soguetsu.
No, they weren't.
Yeah,
they
so-
were meant
Kind
to
of their
serve.
clan was meant to serve.
Their
the
clan was
Soguetsu
meant to
clan.
serve, and the branch of their clan that was in
Was the clan of
darkness.
darkness.
Yes, exactly. It was
Yeah,
like
so-
cast aside. Yeah.
Otherwise, if it made sense though, Nick, that would be really cool.
I like the idea.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get a Nanaho variant. I think we're gonna get a variant of most characters.
I
in
still like that
sevens.
she got the last laugh in 7.
Also,
Yeah.
Araya Rada was referenced in this episode in the very beginning.
Arai company.
The cleaning products.
Yeah. Yeah.
Son of a bitch, she's still around.
I know. I just, hey,
never-
hey, I don't say this often, but, we know what should happen to him.
Okay. And on that note, we got
No.
10.
You give me slack all the
I
time
was waiting for it.
for talking about Nick
I tried,
Yagi.
dude. I tried to.
And by the way,
You don't like the character either.
I don't like Araya Rada, but I wouldn't wish that on him. I don't
He's
say
a slimy
anything.
guy.
You don't want him to wash away?
Nick Yagi, he's never done
Huh?
anything but cook great food
you realize that?
and
You wanna
bring
wash
people
away,
together.
You don't know it's great
A
food.
rye
Give me the face.
arata.
Oh, it's definitely great
Locked
food. Hold on.
Luke in a cage.
I agree.
Wait, Luke Cage?
Kidnapped him.
I don't like Araya Rata.
Wait, Luke Cage is in this?
And then he got
Sheets.
and then he got smoked by Roman and Luke in
Yeah.
the span of like 4 weeks. But
Yeah.
that's not important. What's important?
Come on. And you want him to have a successful company.
I never said that. But obviously he's a
Slimy
good
guy.
Okay, I'm gonna do a video. Which shark invested in Arai cleaning products, and why it's Mark?
Oh, I've
Cuban?
said it. They're all, they're all snakes.
That's gonna be my. That's,
But yes.
that's gonna be my next YouTube video.
And why is it Mark Cuban?
Oh my god.
Hey, I get some
No,
news.
I think it's that bald guy. What's his name?
Kevin O'Leary.
I think
Oh,
Kevin
that guy.
O'Leary is the guy
Right,
who
right now,
does.
if Laura's still watching, she is not happy with her.
Hey, or is God. That's all Ori hears whenever I open my mouth.
Wait, what is she? I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Whenever I open my mouth. All right, Nicholas Horton, appreciate you, man. Thank you.
We have $10 from Jack Knight 21.
Thank you, Jack.
Jack said, "Full crew, I see. Hi guys, hope you're all having a good day. I enjoyed the episode. Manabu has been increased his likability for me.
Yes.
Backstory was good. Duel was entertaining. I have been testing decks.
Yeah, I think Manabu right now is my second favorite character in the show.
Wow.
It's way too early to rank that.
Right behind Bochi, right?
No, right behind probably Yuumu.
Yeah, I'm
honestly.
sorry. I got you my top. I do not have Manabu second.
Yeah,
I've got stocks in mind.
What do you have,
Yuhi, I probably have right now
Bottom 3.
He's sinking.
5th or 6th.
He's sinking.
He has him right
No, he's
below
sinking.
Old Man
He's not
Yagi.
No, he's not necessarily sinking. There's just other characters that I prefer more. I'd put Manya above him right now. I'd put Udius above him.
So what does that mean? He's sinking.
Zuijo we haven't seen enough of, but I'm sure I'll like Zuijo a lot.
Yeah.
So, Yuki's not typically my type of character.
Yeah.
So we'll
my
see.
type.
But I don't dislike him by any means.
No.
But he's my least favorite
He'll get
of
it
the 3
together.
right now. I still think he has the most room for potential with growth and
Oh,
development.
definitely. He's
I
gonna get,
didn't love Yuma at the beginning of Zexal, and I grew to really like Yuma.
I think
so
he's going to get a lot of spotlight.
I completely agree, and I'm excited for that.
Honestly, his episode is one of my favorites. I think
Yeah, his duel against Kawhi I really liked.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
It was a good
It's
growth
cute.
moment for him.
Absolutely. It's too early, really, to it's silly of me to even say that. It's too early to
True.
rank
Too early.
characters. It's way too early.
Why would you even say
So, well, that's a video idea. My
Way
way
too
too early
early,
list
yeah.
of character rankings for.
And then you could do a
for Go
YouTube
Run.
short about it.
You could.
After you make the video 2 weeks before that.
Okay, now you've brought it up many times, and now I gotta respond to this.
Yeah.
So, the YouTube shorts that I've made
Right.
that potentially recycle old content is content I've made 4 or 5 years
No,
ago.
I know.
Right.
You're just making fun of that
That
one
one
guy
guy,
in my
yeah.
comments. That's
Yeah.
fair. I just want to address
I
that.
think they're great.
Oh, thank you. Well, no, and
It's the only way I can watch your content.
Because it's only a minute long.
Oh my god.
Treasure, can you say something here, man?
Nah, I don't got you, bro. Sorry.
I got you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Does anyone here but Pete?
No, I actually really do like your videos.
Okay, thank you.
That's only me.
No, I actually just
He didn't
watched
even
one.
finish that.
Which one did you watch?
Name 3 videos, bro.
The Neos video from 2 months ago.
The Air Neos video?
Oh god.
That was from like February.
No, it was
months
from
ago.
March.
Early March.
In his defense, that was probably like your 8th most recent video.
Okay, no, April.
He did a video every day. in
Oh my
April.
god, this is crazy.
Holy shit. All right, so $2 from Blake Engelbrecht.
Hey.
He
Thank you,
said,
Blake.
when do you put out a Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's dub trailer?
Yeah, I reacted to it. I meant to get it up today. Did not. My reaction to it should be up tomorrow, Blake. Should be up tomorrow.
Okay, Nick T's looking up videos to say that he's watched.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie.
And thank you,
Yeah.
Blake.
We got $5 from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you, Philip.
He said, not sure who called it, but someone last week said that Boji was going to be normal and then just get jacked for no reason. Well, you were right. Steroids,
It was
dog.
Dredge.
Dredge called it.
The goat.
It was
I
Dredge.
was right about that.
Well,
yeah.
Dredge knows his way around steroids, so it makes sense.
I mean, that's an accusation. We have to address it.
That's
You
bold.
gotta respond to
That's
this.
bold.
All
That's
right,
bold.
gonna send a different text now.
No. I said around them, like you know how to avoid them.
I was
Hey,
getting a good combo going too.
The
All right,
ul-
I'm sorry.
Pete, Pete, the ultimate
Sorry,
negotiator.
$100.
Just think about.
I'm totally kidding.
I'm gifting judges
This
thousands.
guy-
Oh my god, that's so like this is 3. Jeez.
Hey,
What?
we know.
No, not you.
Oh,
both of them. yeah.
okay.
Wait, what do we know?
This guy.
I said the ultimate equalizer. You know what I mean.
No, I'd like you to elaborate.
Well, I can't on stream.
Okay. Anyway, we got a $2 donation from Infernape.
Thank you, Philip.
Infernape Shinjo.
Thank you, Infernape.
And he said, "Did you guys see the new Pokemon news today?"
Nick T, you want to comment on it, man?
Yeah, the trailer looked really cool for Scarlet and Violet.
Which one did you Which one do you like more?
Scarlet for sure.
I'm a big Violet kind of guy.
I just like Scarlet's professor.
I like
Yeah.
Violet's Legendary.
Oh, Jada,
Is that her name?
blonde hair.
I didn't know Jada
No.
Pinkett
Gray
Smith
outfit?
was in Pokemon.
No, not blonde hair.
Looking forward to G.I. Jane too.
All right.
I set him up for that.
Yeah, that was. Come on,
I
Pete.
did.
Come on.
No, I actually really
Oh
liked
my
the.
God.
I'm glad you got there.
I really liked the legendary there as well.
Which one?
Scarlet.
I like Violet's Legendary.
I know you do.
I gotta look these up now.
Look them up. The
Because
trailer-
eventually it's coming.
the
I'm
out.
trailer
getting the
looked really
game.
cool.
I'm
They
getting the
actually both-
Scarlet
they actually
game,
both look
but Violet's does look cool too.
Yeah, I'm getting Violet. I'm very excited for the Legendary of Violet.
I don't know what I'm gonna get.
I was gonna get Scarlet, but
There's 5 of us. 2 of us need to get at least one of them.
Yeah,
I'm
why
going.
is everyone
I'm
saying
with
the
Violet.
professors look hot? I saw that on
They
Twitter
do
as
look
well.
attractive.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's what he
What's
said.
that about?
Don't ask me. I'm
It's a
not
children's
good
game.
with that stuff.
Yeah, 'cause you are the worst with that stuff.
Yeah, it's not easy for me to judge people based on their physical appearance.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, because you're demisexual.
Right. Sure.
No, that's
you said
actually
that.
true.
No,
That's,
I'm not arguing it. I'm not the guy to ask. You should
Asexual.
ask the guy to your left. Ask the guy to your left. What features makes those 2 characters hot? He'll be able to explain it to you.
I didn't think she was hot.
He gets scientific.
Why am I the one being?
I can scientifically
Why am I? It's
explain it.
these
Well, not
two. Why am
instantly.
I getting? Oh,
Yeah, explain. Ask Nick T.
It's symmetry.
Yeah,
Facial symmetry.
Yeah.
Easy.
Get the scale up. Let me see.
You've seen.
We'll put the picture into the scale later.
Yeah.
It's good answer.
Save it right there.
So these 2 donations are kind of like together, so I'm just gonna read them as one.
Nice.
Okay.
But All Hail Lelouch donated $7 Canadian
Thank you, Lelouch.
and said, "Is it still going to be put mid-June? The release of the timeline theory.
Yeah.
Also, the new Scarlet and Violet trailer was amazing.
Yes.
In parentheses, it's me, Cammy Mingo. I love the new legendary Pokemon. Absolutely magnificent drag.
Cammy, great to hear from you. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it.
Some more Pokemon talk. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
Every
So
time
that's
I
why
Pokemon-
it was Pokemon.
I'm very excited for the timeline. I'm working hard on it right now.
I'm excited.
What is it? July?
Late June,
No.
early
No,
July.
it's mid to late July.
It's mid to late June.
Oh, is it?
It
I
is
thought
mid
it
to
was-
late
Is it,
June.
or possibly early July?
Possibly early July,
so make
depending
sure.
on.
I think you said something about maybe August.
No.
No,
I've
he's
been
not.
saying-
He's still
no.
trying to get.
I gotta give it another couple weeks.
Okay, then it'll be August.
No,
Yeah,
I've
They
been
were
saying.
talking June 2023.
No,
that would save you.
Okay, don't listen to the
What?
You
what's
can't
it
say the
called?
word, bro.
The
Peanut gallery.
Peep Squad, the Peanut Gallery.
Yeah.
Peep squad.
Peep Squad.
Don't
Peep
listen-
Squad!
He's got peeps on the mind.
Yeah.
Don't listen. Don't
Easter's
listen to the
a long
peanut.
way.
Don't listen to the
Get
peanut crew over here. What is
Surface
it?
peanut
Peanut calorie.
calories, peanut calories. Yeah, a lot of calories.
Don't listen to
that
the-
kind of night.
Don't listen to the peanuts. The peanut gallery over here.
Charlie Brown?
Variations. Keep going.
I'm gonna get that timeline out right now. The ETA is late June. Very excited. Thank you, Cammy Mingo. Appreciate it. And yeah, games look really good. Very, very excited for them.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
You gonna stream them on Switch?
100%. They come out right around that Black
Why do
Friday
you gotta
stream.
do that though? I mean, usually
November 18th.
your plays leave a lot to be desired.
No, they're gonna be so good. It's gonna be crazy.
Dylan does a lot of things very well.
Why don't
Killing
you reach
Pokemon
in
is
there
one
and fish it out for yourself?
Nope.
$5 from from Philip Rosewood. Said love Manaboo's ace, huge fan of the lizard, salamander, fire dragon. Things as his ace is probably my second favorite so far next to Yugioh, also getting Pokemon Violet.
Yeah, well, thank you, Philip. Thank you. Someone else is getting Pokemon Violet with me, so thank you so much, Philip. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I agree. I actually really, really liked his ace. My favorite ace from this duel, though, was actually Bochi's ace.
Shiba.
Love
Yeah.
that deity
Yeah.
Shiba Inu. That's my favorite ace of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Shiba
Go Rush
Inu.
right now. But Manabu's ace is
That's
probably
the,
top 4 or 5.
What is it? The one with the V, the Indian god. That's
It's not,
what they
I
were
think
doing,
this
right?
one's Shiva, isn't it?
Is it Shiva?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's deity Shiva.
Yeah.
The Shiva Inu.
Super cool.
Yeah, Shiva.
But it's clearly
I
supposed
know
to be
you're talking
Shiva.
about
Shiva.
Vishtar. I think you're thinking Vishtar.
Okay.
That's why it's the Shiva Inu.
Yeah.
Or Vishnu, excuse me. I think you were.
Yeah.
So $10 from Jack Knight 21.
Thank you, Jack.
I said, also, Nick T, I sent you the song on Instagram.
Yes.
Sorry, busy editing, working, and deck testing. Also getting both Pokemon games. Also, guys, instead of buying Funko like Dill, I buy better products like old Beyblades.
Better. Okay, well, I'm happy you collect Beyblades, Jack, but you can't
know.
just say they're better
That's
products.
tough.
Thank you, Jack.
That's tough.
Thank you.
Thank
Put
you,
him
Jack.
in his place.
Nick T, what are your thoughts on Jack's stuff?
So he. I'm gonna call him out here for a second, actually.
Oh.
Because
I'm putting the headset down.
No. Because he sent me a song, and it's like, hey, I need your help on identifying the song. I played the video once, I knew it immediately. It's a prophecy by Asking Alexander. He's like, actually, wait, that was the wrong song. I'll send you the video tomorrow. And now he sent it to me, and I'm like, I think he switched it up on me because I got it too fast.
Okay.
I'd have to agree with that.
I think.
Interesting theory.
Nick T is the music
I think
guy.
he was trying to have a gotcha moment, and he couldn't get me. So he's like, no, wait.
Interesting theory.
So I'm looking at you, Jack.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But
He's not kidding.
I'm looking forward to listening to the song and helping you and identifying it.
Send me, Cal, and Nick T a picture of your Beyblades, Jack. I'd actually love to see your collection. Just send us a group message or actually individual even. But I'd love to see your collection. I have a feeling that
Actually,
your
group
collection
message would be better.
is
group
group message.
Also send Dylan like local storage facilities probably
Yes.
for all the
'Cause
stuff.
he'll need
No,
them
I don't
he's
need
gonna
that.
need.
I don't
So
I don't
like
need that.
send him
No
things at a
worries.
good price.
No, I
You
don't
won't
need
need a
that.
storage facility because it's all just gonna fill up in his bachelor pad.
That's true. That's true. You won't even have to worry about it. You could sleep next to those since you'll be so alone.
I don't need that. Don't worry.
My
So-
God.
So we got $5 Australian from Electra Kevin.
Thanks, Cal.
Kevin said, like how Gakuto, or Gavin, as I'll call him onward, became my favorite Sevens character by the end. I can see Manabu being my favorite here, too.
Yeah, Manabu definitely off to a really good start. Yeah, Gakuto's a top, or Gavin's a top 5 character for me in Sevens. He was,
Yeah,
he
I
was
agree.
good. Kevin, appreciate it, man.
Can we just say how excited I am that it's gonna premiere?
Yes,
in 5
Yu-Gi-Oh!
days
7's dub premieres June 6th.
on Disney XD. Like
On
that's
Disney
sick.
XD and then on
Hulu as
Hulu
well.
June
Hulu
7th.
as well.
Within a week, we'll have seen the first 2 episodes of the dub. Very excited.
Wow.
That's
Very-
insane.
Yeah.
We have a friend
Barrett's
friend
not
that's
here
in
still,
there.
right?
Barrett was here
Barrett
earlier.
was here
He's right.
earlier. He is voicing Gavin, aka Gakuto, so that'll be very, very exciting.
So
We need to get some
proud of
Barrett
him.
voice lines on the stream.
do.
Oh, he would love to submit them. I'm sure.
Yeah,
He
I don't know if we
he
can
would
have
probably
that.
submit too many. That might
Yeah.
be.
We've seen some of his work.
You should use some of those for these.
I should actually
Yes.
use a soundboard.
That one was crazy.
That was phenomenal. All right.
His stupid show.
I mean, like, I love.
I mean,
my
he sounded
favorite
just
part.
like her.
My favorite.
Which
Jesus
one?
Christ.
Mine.
My favorite part always with Barrett with those things is that he laughs at his own joke. So like you can hear him break down as he's doing it. It's great.
He couldn't not laugh through the goat. The goat.
The guns. That one, first of all, unhinged.
I
We
tried
don't
to,
talk about that enough.
I tried to get Barrett to record. This is Barrett
And he
Letty,
did.
voice of
And he
Gavin. You're watching
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
those
Everything.
ones.
and
We
then
did-
he added a lot
And
of.
he went on like, yeah, he sounded like a 4.
He sent like
Dylan's
7
father
attempts
here.
of like different things. It was so good.
Thank you for watching my son. Like, yeah, like that's what I'd have at the beginning of one of my videos.
This is Dylan's father here.
Oh please!
Oh my god.
I forgot about the goat.
That
one.
was great.
I forgot about that.
His friend.
we have that. We
Oh,
have
yes, imagine it. Yeah.
We have that in group
From
chat,
preschool,
right? I
yeah.
can look that up.
Yes,
Yeah.
it should be in there.
And it's Dylan. Call me. I could use some money.
He's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
It's so entertaining.
God.
It's so funny. All right, let me continue before we go on another
crap.
laughing trip off topic.
Get a couple through.
Yeah, Philip Rosewood donated $10.
Thank you, Philip.
Thank you, Dylan. Said hopefully next week Udius just obliterates Simpataro.
Yeah.
Simpataro.
Simpataro.
Yeah.
I like that.
And
You know
I'm
what?
not talking about the duel, if you know what I mean. Wink.
Hey, you see how we're affecting our
Hey.
audience? This is not good.
No, sit down.
I'm not done.
Whoa.
He said, but seriously, like the duel, maybe we'll get a Yugioh duel soon. Hyped for his ace.
That is finally. Now we're affecting the audience
It's
to the
not
point
good.
where they're wishing.
Finally!
But it's not good.
No, it's very.
That is actually
You're right. It's not
perfect.
good. It's great.
We're gonna go into
I
it.
mean, Meek-chan uppercut.
Spoilers.
Spoilers coming.
He already showed them.
So you want me to wait?
Showed them.
Yeah, we're gonna because it's a good transition.
Oh, did you already show the spoilers?
I have a longer one. Nick T, do you want to read the spoilers for episode 10?
I'll do that, yeah,
We are
'cause
also
now-
going to be
yeah.
making our picks. The Pick'em League running by Starixous is down below in the comments or description. So make sure you play in the Pick'em League.
That was pretty good.
That was really good. You should have a spoiler button.
You should.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! No, we should have us do really annoying voices that go spoiler alert,
That
spoiler
would be
alert,
very easy.
layered over top
We'll
each
have
other.
you just record them.
That's
I knew
fine.
he was gonna
All
say
right.
that.
I was
This,
trying to include everyone.
this
but
is
I'll
the
get it.
episode 10 summary. Nick T, do you want to read it for me?
I would
my
love
man?
to. Episode 10, Magical Sheep Girl Meeg-chan. Sipataro barged into Matsuba Cable TV studio and caused a ruckus, demanding a duel. A concerned Yugioh volunteered to take him on. However, the moment Chupataro summoned Magical Sheep Girl Meeg-chan, his duel disc started emitting a strange light.
Yeah. I mean,
What is going on?
Meek-chan punched him in the face.
It seems like based on the preview, Meeg-chan takes over this duel and will be dueling Yugioh.
I'd rather watch that.
That's
I
what
would
I think we're
absolutely
getting. Yeah, Dredger, I mean, listen, you called him Simpataro earlier. What are your thoughts on it, man?
I don't think I called him Simbatara.
That was Philip, actually. I'm
wrong.
wrong.
I don't know. I mixed it up. But overall, I'm intrigued. This is what Chupataro's third duel. Am I right, or is it only second?
Second but third focus episode.
Yes, that's so it's a lot of focus on him.
Hit the factory episode
he's
where
gotten,
he's trying
like-
to murder
He's
you
gotten
guys.
like
A
3
third.
focus episodes
A
in
third.
10 episodes.
A third.
Kind of insane.
That's why when I first started, I think he's like I think when he first came,
Best character in the
everyone
show.
really did not like Chupataro, and I don't know that I like him, but I said he is going to be relevant. There was something about his character that he can be an 0-9 Shingo or someone along those lines where he can come in and take loss and
I
stuff.
don't know if he's that bad.
Oh, he will be.
I mean, he's not good. But I am intrigued here that this duel will end up finishing Meek-chan versus Yugioh, which I think affects my choice a little. I don't think it's going to change it fully, but it's definitely interesting that another Chupataro focus, third in the first 10. So 30% of the episodes had Chupataro in them.
Yeah.
So that's other than our main 3, that's more than anyone else. Even Manabu's only had 2. So interesting to see kind of where this goes and how this duel plays out and it furthers our plot. Because we haven't seen Yugioh in this episode. The last episode we see him at the end real quick.
It was episode 8, right?
He's out there planning.
Yeah, so we haven't seen him in 9. So we did see him in 8. Okay, so we
got a
just
lot
didn't
going
see
on.
him now. So
Yeah.
we'll see how if he comes back in 10.
He dipped at the end of 6, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because then 7 was that like tutorial episode with the
He wasn't
train.
there, right? Wasn't it 8?
6 is
Eight
the
was-
one where he just linebackered through the
Yeah.
wall.
So we haven't seen him
Yeah.
now in about 4 episodes. We still have London on the sidelines. It's just, for me about this episode, I would much rather see London versus Yuhi. I mean, it's
I
not
agree.
even. Maybe that's what we'll get in episode 11. I haven't actually
what am I
gotten
looking at?
any news on
That's okay.
episode 11 yet, but that's the duel that I'd rather personally see.
Yeah,
It is weird that
You
he's
just
getting so much
showed him
focus
that.
again.
Well, it is, and like
Weird.
I just
Yeah,
feel
more-
like we've seen this duel.
And I also
already.
love how
I
the
agree.
description goes, he barged in there. He broke the wall.
It wasn't quite just
He broke
barging.
the
I mean,
fourth
he
wall,
just...
actually.
How did he?
broke
how did he
in.
escape the? Remember, he got captured.
Have you seen this guy?
How did he escape?
He's
Dude,
an
it's
alien
stupid
lizard,
joke.
dude.
You ever
No,
see,
no,
you ever
it's
see the
because-
movie Now You See Me?
Yeah,
He was in there.
Yep.
with Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, he was in there.
They're gonna. I'm telling you what they're gonna do. They're gonna say that everyone at MIK is at this TV audition.
So
and that's
then
how
he got out.
and all the aliens got out. That
Yeah,
they're-
that'd
that
be
That would
a
actually
good
be
bit.
hilarious.
That'd be
And then all the clusters and we get the Infinity Stones.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
we do have to make our picks and make sure you vote in the actual official Pick'em League.
Oh, I gotta do that.
That is down below.
Big it.
Where is that?
Pick 'em.
We have a group chat. NFTs nuts. I'm gonna write in there.
Yes, we do.
Cal, I really hope you're free next weekend.
Okay.
Really hope so.
Okay.
You make something happen, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know what's going on, and I'm afraid.
Don't worry, Nick T's invited.
I'm in danger.
I hope I'm not.
No, you are invited.
Damn it.
Oh, well, that's all.
The 10th?
Oh, we're doing the pick-up. Shoot. I'm spacing.
Okay.
Oh, God. That's what I gotta look. Can we do this quick? We gotta do this quick.
Wait.
I can't look. It's hurting my eyes. Please. Sorry.
All right.
3,
I can't.
4.
We ready?
Oh,
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh,
3,
shit, sorry.
2, 1, send.
Oh my God.
Hey!
All right.
I like the-
Ladies and gentlemen, we
I was trying to find
have
that one.
we have not did what we did last week. We picked the same character. This is pretty around the horn. I mean, I don't know how confident you guys feel, so I guess we'll start with Dredger.
I'll start. I'm very confident. My only concern is Meek-chan taking over. I picked Yugioh to win. I'll tell. We all picked Yugioh. But only thing I worry about is somehow draw Nozo because of Meek-chan. But otherwise, Yugioh should win this duel. We've said this. Yugioh's first loss is going to be Zuijou. I'd be very surprised if it's anyone else. You really want to make Zuijou seem like he's that good.
Yes.
He needs to beat Yugioh and give Yugioh a loss to Chupa, who is just he's a villain, but he's not going to be one of our main good villains. So
He's something.
Well, we know he's working for Zuijou.
Yes.
Pete, you agree with Dredger here?
Yeah,
Yugioh?
play the sound effect for Yugioh.
Yugioh! Bumbidu!
So you do not believe this will happen?
I mean, he'll be in agony, but like it won't be in the way he wants.
You agree with this guy?
I agree with this guy. Not on everything, but on this particular point.
Nick T, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think Dredger hit the nail on the head. Of course, I think Yugioh is going to win.
Nice.
And specifically, like for half a second, I was like,
Nice.
"Oh, it's Meek-chan from like instead of Chupataro at some point."
It's the only thing made.
But like he said, I really don't think Yugioh is going to lose
No,
until
he can't.
a duel with Zuijou. I think that's it for me. That's
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Calibro, do you disagree with these three?
Yeah, so actually,
Oh God.
I'm on Team Yugioh here.
I know something you don't.
That was a boring lead up.
You gotta,
Spoken like a real accountant.
oh, come on, bro. Hey,
Hey, it's
Why
tough
don't you
to
reach in there and fish it out by yourself?
I just think that overall, like, Yugioh doesn't lose here. Like, kind of how they said Yugioh is gonna lose to Zuijou. It just makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I do think it'll be a nice little interesting twist to have Chupataro get punched in the face by Magical Sheep.
I'm looking
I
forward
can't
John.
wait to see it, dude.
So
I hope he's out for the match.
yeah, I mean, I
hope
think
he's out
it'll be a very interesting episode. I'm intrigued to kind of see what it does for the plot. Yeah,
I just clicked that.
that's Chupa though.
Oh my God.
That was a good impression.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think it's Yugioh. I think he sweeps the floor. Meek-chan will have a nice like one turn where it's like, oh crap, like Meek-chan's got it, and then no.
Can also like before you go, because I just thought it. Can we just talk about like how like Yugioh was just part of a commercial?
Yeah.
Like,
That was
yeah.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just there.
Yeah.
You know,
he's not
it's
even
like,
a
just
human.
just got roped in.
Yeah.
He's marketing. Is he getting paid? I mean, he probably doesn't even know you have to get paid.
No,
Hey.
probably not.
Anything can happen on television.
Yeah.
This guy
It can happen on
this
television,
guy.
but no, that was his like gimmick. in
And
the
he also had
beginning
a
of this
moment
episode.
too where like he got really pumped for
Yeah, and he
Mania,
was
and
cheering,
Yuma was
and
like,
Yuma would
just
settle him
relax.
down. He's great. I really do
He really
enjoy
is
him.
so good.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little on the nose, but I really do enjoy Yugioh quite a bit. My pick, because I know everyone's waiting on the edge of their seat. Who's Dylan picking?
You kind of spoiled it yourself.
I am picking Yugioh of Velgear. I'm not really giving too much thought into this. If Yugioh has his first non-win against a character not named Zuijou, I would be shocked. I would rather be shocked and pick Yugioh and be wrong than pick against Yugioh and be wrong that way. So I'm not really putting too much thought into this. I think Yugioh will win pretty comfortably. I think this is an episode to probably really go over the top with the comedy of Chupataro and Meek-chan after we had 2 episodes that weren't as comedic. Yuumu Manabu and Yuumu Manya and then Bochi Manabu. Not as comedic. The Bochi stuff was funny, but also a little sad. So I think they really want to drive home comedy, give Yugioh another win. And then episode 11, give me Yuhi versus London. That's a duel that I really want to see right now. I'm not as confident as Dredger is that Yugioh will lose to Zuijou when they duel. I think it very well could be a draw no result, like maybe when Playmaker and Revolver dueled first time.
Even Yusei and
Yusei and Jack. saw it with Manjome and
even Yusei versus
Jude.
freaking the other in the Dark Signer.
Kiryu, yeah.
Yeah, Kiryu.
So
Kiryu.
Spoilers, dude.
So
That's,
I am not of the
oh my god.
ability to say it confidently, but I am excited
Say it
to
with your
see
chest out.
Udius
right
beat
there.
Chupataro,
Set up
and
right.
we're gonna hear a lot of this.
How about this?
If
Meek-chan wins next year, I want you to dump that whole water bottle in your head on stream.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll do with it.
Do I want anything in return?
I don't know, do you?
Well, this is like a minus like 700.
I know
bet.
it's a
tough.
free bet.
What do you want?
You have to say something nice at Dylan next stream.
You have to
Wait.
compliment everyone.
Oh god, no, he can't do that. He would die.
That includes you?
I was actually going to give you the pass on me, unlike everybody else.
You have to.
Oh wait, was he? No.
You have to.
Oh
you have
no.
to shake my hand live on stream next week and say, "Hey, your Funkos are not a problem."
No, that's not worth it. Don't do it. No. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Bro, I hope the writers are watching.
Imagine they make last
They
second
rewrite
changes.
the episode.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
great.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Yeah. So we'll go back to some. I actually want to see what. There's no way anyone picked against Udius, right? No way.
Udius.
Oh, a good amount of people did.
Udius.
Well, we had about 50 people vote, and about 41 of them picked Udius to win. 5%, guys. 5% meaning about 3 people picked Chupataro / Meeg-chan, and 1 person
they?
picked Draw No Result.
Who are they?
Who really believes, not a troll vote, that Chupataro and Meeg-chan are going to walk in and beat Udius this weekend?
Give me their home address.
Who are you?
I mean, that is crazy. I know, but that is crazy.
Just their IP address.
It's the IP, it's fine.
Bolo Netta, thank you for the follow on Twitch, and thank you, Angie, for the $10 donation using the link. Happy Pride, guys. Yes, it is
That's
Pride
right, Pride
Month.
Month.
Does anyone want to speak to that at all? It's cool. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's a great
Right,
game.
right,
Yeah.
right, for representation, always.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm trying.
I keep forgetting it's freaking June.
Yeah,
I think that's the craziest part.
that's like the big thing right now is it's June and to me it just doesn't feel like that at all.
It's June.
Time flies when you're watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Crazy.
That's true.
That's right. Time does fly. Yes, happy Pride Month to anyone in the LGBTQ plus
Yes.
community.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Angie, thank you so much for the donation.
I think there's one more
Limestone,
link.
thank you for the $2 donation. What would your guys' stage name be? My stage name would be, I think, the Big D. Are we talking about like Hollywood or are we talking? Oh.
I mean, what stage were you thinking?
What stage
What stage were you specifically thinking of?
I was thinking of that stage. What stage were you thinking?
I wasn't thinking any stage.
I mean, what would your stage name be?
A stage name, Dylan. Like if you were a wrestler, let's go there.
Oh, if I was,
or an actor, or like you know how a lot of newscasters they
Yeah.
have stage names when they're actually on the air.
Yeah, my wrestling name would be Dylan the Kid. I feel like it's a douchey name.
What the fuck?
So
Well, I'd be a heel. I don't think I'd be a face.
you
You got-
definitely.
you
yeah,
mean
you don't.
you're-
You don't literally have a face to be a face.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
me and Dredger have to have a
Mine-
rivalry now.
Oh, I'm Dredge the Destroyer.
He's Dredge is definitely a face.
Would he put me through a table?
If we could do barbed wire.
But then,
Flaming table.
But then you're gonna like somehow steal the championship. I'm gonna turn heel and just like murder you. You're gonna turn face
Actual
after.
murder.
and
I know. I pull off the biggest upset.
We're gonna pull like an Undertaker, like you would think he's dead or something, comes back.
Wasn't there a tag team of Nick T and DJ?
Yeah.
Oh my!
We dominated.
Yo,
Max.
wait. Can you pull that up?
Nice muscly.
You still have
We
that? Like,
kept
is that still
hurting
saved
somebody.
Yeah,
on
we
your?
kept hurting
It's on
DJ.
your PlayStation or your PS3, right?
What is what? Yeah, it should be on my PS3.
You can check that out one day.
WWE 2K12, yeah, or
Oh
12.
my, that
yeah.
was so cool.
Nick T, what would your stage name be? Performer. Well, name link. You
Yeah,
have
I
it.
already got one. Yeah. name
Your
link.
kid Callie.
No.
Cal Breezy.
No.
The Cali kid.
No, so I always said like if I had to have like
Oh,
a different name, because everybody goes
It's gotta be
by.
a stage name, though, not like an actual surname.
Well, my stage name, like
Mr. Ho, yeah.
everybody calls me Calibro, right? Or Cal.
Okay.
So just Calvin Brothers.
Oh, that's good.
It's 2 names
It's
made
not
out of
terrible.
one
That's
name.
good.
It's not terrible.
very
I
good
can see
adult.
that.
Very good
Terrible.
adult name. Yeah.
No, I think it'd be a fine regular name.
Dredger, what would your name be? Dredger
For
the Destroyer?
what? Like a
What does he mean
musician
by
or
adult?
like for
You know
WWE?
exactly.
anything.
Oh, my actual stage name? I don't know
Yeah,
actually.
exactly
That's
that.
tough.
Calvin Brothers.
I haven't really thought about it because I like.
That's good.
I don't
That's
know.
really good.
The soundboard was a mistake.
If I had,
Yeah,
if
you
I
were
was
a
part of a
mistake.
tag team crew, I think it'd be pretty good to do the Vac attack.
Oh yeah.
That'd be good.
Oh god.
Say it. Say what you want to say. Where have you been?
What? What? Say it. Say what you want to say.
I can't say it.
What about the Cali Breezy Freezy? Well, I mean, my
That's
Twitch
his
stuff is
finisher.
Cal Breezy.
The Breezy Freezy is your finisher.
Well, the problem is there's also a Cal Freezy, who is a streamer in the UK.
Oh, so you can't.
So Breezy and Freezy could be a tag team,
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay.
Nah, Dr. Dredge is too real, Shadow Ramsey. We don't.
That's reality. That's
Yeah,
not
he
stage.
literally is Dr. Dre.
What about you have a move called the Cow Cutter?
Ooh.
I like that.
That's
Yeah.
cool actually.
I didn't say bring out a switchblade while he's in the ring.
Got a move called the guy game.
That would be your move, buddy. Guy.
No, that's his graphic. His graphic is just it's the game, but it's just his face on it.
Oh, you
when he
mean like
comes
the
out.
one of Dylan?
Oh.
That we already have.
Yeah.
I'll resend it in the chat for
Yeah,
us
please,
later.
actually.
All right, sorry, we're getting a little off topic. Taker Napper, thank you for the $5 donation. If when are you gonna stream that? If Meek-chan is becoming real next episode, what if it's a test by Yugioh and he was actually being literal about crushing enemies with rush duels? Just imagine how powerful he would be with an army of in real life Blue Eyes White Dragons at his deck. And Cole. That's actually pretty cool.
Terrifying.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
Maybe he was being literal. I don't think that Yugioh is going to be pulled at all here. So I think
He's
Zuijou's
manipulating this.
Yeah,
mean,
to a
Chupa
degree.
works for
Well, I
him.
guess now he is. Yeah, now he doesn't have any stick in the game right now, but now he does with Chupa coming.
big
So
stick.
maybe it'd be kind of crazy if he has the power to bring these monsters to life. I mean, I guess that's kind of implied, right? Meek-chan comes to
Could be
life.
a one-off.
Could be. But they have to explain why she comes to life and takes over the duel, right?
I don't know, the Solid Vision got too real.
But Solid Vision got too lit.
You got too real.
No, I think there's going to be an explanation for
Real
you, and I
vision.
think that's going to be really cool.
I just can't wait to see Chupa just get uppercutted.
Yeah.
He's like the guy that would take a good uppercut though.
Yeah, he
Like
probably-
Chupa's
he's
character.
probably got a
would-
pretty strong chin, yeah.
Yeah. I think what?
There's none there.
Dill, I'm just gonna skip around on donations just because this is in relation to
The recent.
the Pride Month donation.
Absolutely.
Because Philip Rosa donated $2. He said, "I'm a 24-year-old bi black man in Ohio. I'm happy."
That's awesome,
yeah,
man.
love that.
Congratulations,
Yeah, awesome.
dude. That's awesome. Philip, man, you are someone who I'm so blessed to have in my community. So blessed to call a friend. Looking forward to Chapter 3. I don't think you sent it yet, but looking forward to Chapter 3.
Yeah, we are. So I think I'd asked you earlier before
you
stream
did,
like,
you
if
did
we had
ask.
got
Yeah,
Chapter
and I don't
3
think I
yet.
have yet, but the stuff you share with me, man, it's awesome, and thank you so much for your generosity and for sharing that, man. That's
Happy Pride, my friend.
yeah, happy
Awesome.
Pride, dude. That's awesome.
And so
Thank you, man.
when you do that Ohio soundboard, you just direct it towards them.
Well, I know he lives in the area.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, he cuts it short.
Well, I cut it short. I'll play the full thing. This isn't about Philip, obviously.
Is the biggest dumpster fire in the
Wow,
world.
you really.
No, I play
It's
that.
just a promo.
No, I
Wow.
play
Just
that.
promo.
I
He
have
sent
family in Cincinnati, so I
He
can
sent
play
a
that.
nice.
You definitely don't.
I absolutely have
I
family.
think he has
in
a cousin
Cincinnati.
over there, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
I do have a cousin.
Cousin? Okay.
Yes, I have a cousin in Cincinnati. Originally they were in Akron, but they moved to Cincinnati like 2 years ago. They had moved out to Akron
cousin
like
Joe, right?
5 years ago.
Joe
Yeah,
Burrow?
my cousin. What?
You
No,
said your
not
cousin
my
Joe Burrow?
My cousin. No,
I
no,
might-
my
Oh,
cousin.
Joe Mama.
I couldn't imagine. Yeah.
Well, no,
My
Joe
cousin
Burrow's from
Matt.
Ohio.
My cousin
When
Matt.
you
Joe.
whistle when you press it.
Joey Brr.
Like the bricks on, like the
believe it.
1,000 pounds off you.
$10 from Goosey Q.
Thank you, Goose.
That made the worst chord in my head. It was so dissonant. It was amazing.
The one we had like a little.
There were no, but
little
that's what made it. It was like
vibrato going on.
perfectly dissonant.
Love
He
Goose.
said, "Hello everyone. It's been a hot minute, but glad to be here and see the gang again live.
Absolutely.
Been
dude.
watching y'all when I can, sending positive vibes and kindness to
Everyone,
everyone, and
keep
keep things
things
PG.
PG. Positively Goose.
We love
Goose,
you,
you rock. It's always a pleasure to see you, man. Was part of the AC trip last year.
Yeah.
We do another
He's
AC
gonna be
trip.
part of it again.
We'll be part of it again.
Trying to vote the podcast.
Goose, we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, dude. I need to have a Goose button here. Goose, thank you, man. Much love. Appreciate you, dude.
You should have like a goose sound, like
I
a
should.
goose making a noise.
An actual goose.
It was Don Cheadle again.
Oh, God.
What about Don Cheadle?
There's a guy Philip
musician,
Cheadle, but
great
his last name is spelled CH, like Y. It looks like it should be pronounced Cheadle, but it's pronounced Heedle, so I always
my
call him
God.
Don
I
Cheadle.
love Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
That Chill's the goat.
We have $10 from X Slayer.
Thank you, X Slayer.
X Slayer said, "Thanks to this episode, even so." Can I go?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I can wait.
I'm gonna rob
Thanks
him.
to this episode, even so the episodes kind of feel like an acid trip, I really enjoy Manabu as a character, and Man's deck is F good. I'm assuming that was for a curse
F
word.
word, yeah.
Yeah. Is effing
What's
good.
that?
Also, be ready for Hero or Salomon Great tomorrow versus the chat.
Excellent.
I love how I missed it.
It's just Dylan constantly hitting the soundboard every time he
It's
goes
the worst.
to talk.
It's the worst thing he's ever done.
Whenever someone goes to talk, Dylan just goes, boop, boop,
It's the
boop,
worst
and
thing
starts
he's ever
playing
done.
6 buttons. Hey, Dill, can you just,
What? What? Say it.
X
Say what you
Slayer.
want to say. What do you want to say? Where have you been?
X
It's like
Slayer.
amazing combo.
Thank you for the $10 super chat. I'm looking forward to beating you and your Salmon Greats tomorrow night.
Yeah, okay. You mean Salomon Great
Relax,
deck?
Shingo.
I'm beating it.
You're
Everybody
out.
type
My
copium in the
dinos are
chat.
coming.
Shingo.
Copium
My
in the chat,
dinos are
everyone.
coming, bro.
Relax, buddy.
My dinos are coming.
Salomon
Oh,
Great
it's
beats
12.
Dinos.
Yeah, an acid trip-like episode, but an episode I believe X Slayer said that was really good for Manabu's character. I totally agree with him there. Yeah, so honestly, these last 2 episodes have been great for Manya, Bochi, and Manabu, and where they're giving the audience a reason to be emotionally invested in characters outside of the main 3. Always a good thing. Go Rush definitely, I think, moving in the right direction.
Yep.
Will they make me feel that way about Chupataro next week? Probably not, but we'll see.
And one of my favorite things is that they're not rushing through it.
No, they're not. They're taking their time. Oh, I get it.
But I was actually being serious. Like, they are really taking their time to, like, kind of put everybody in there. We got $5.38 Canadian from Pick Rick. And he said, I enjoyed this Manabu-centered episode, though I find it strange how it was a dog that helped Manabu grow when he seems like a full cat fanatic.
They got paired together. They got paired together.
They got paired to.
It
Yeah, I don't
wasn't,
think it was by choice necessarily.
Yeah, it just kind of happened. Work related.
I feel like every time I speak
Maybe-
now, Dylan's going to play that.
He got paired up. Maybe it's an animal.
Good night, Udius. Thanks for stopping by.
Judas!
Furious.
Yeah, I completely agree, man. I completely agree.
Yeah, what did he say?
I'm sorry, Pick Rick. I'm in a weird state right now.
You're kooky right now.
He's a little kooky.
He said he enjoyed the Manabu episode. Strange that he's a dog person when he's a cat fanatic.
I wouldn't say cat fanatic.
I wouldn't either.
He
His
wore-
deck
he-
is dogs.
Yeah, and he kind of just, you know how sometimes when you're working with someone, you kind of adopt a little bit of their mannerisms,
Yeah.
their
Like
sayings.
preposterous.
I feel like that's what's happening.
Like,
With a lot of time.
out of your gourd. You know, we say
Right,
that.
right, because we wash a certain someone,
Right,
so
exactly.
we just say it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I completely agree.
Colin Coward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gourd.
So, Pick Rick,
He
I
says
don't...
it just like that.
I think Manabu is more of a dog person. I really do. I think he's more of
I
a
agree,
dog
yeah.
person.
Per posture.
He's probably
And I think when Neanderstar reveals her final form, Manabu is going to say, I was always a dog person.
You know, I hate that the chat is probably right. And, like, the Neanderstar the final form won't be, like, some buff cat. It will be exactly
Like
what
a
Nick
hot-
T
a hot
hopes.
woman, yeah.
And I hate that.
She's
I
not gonna-
hate that that's going to be the case.
She's not going to transform into a hot woman.
But it'll be like a cat hybrid.
Ooh, so like a cat.
Kind of like,
Catwoman.
Bugs Bunny's,
Lola Bunny.
yeah.
The only reason people feel that is
Damn.
because her voice actress is very well known and it's
I
just-
hope that
very
doesn't
attractive.
happen. I hope it doesn't
Her
happen.
voice is.
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
not going to happen.
Anyway,
I think.
Dylan knows it's gonna happen. He just doesn't want to let us know yet.
well, Dylan's already seen episode 13, so.
That's right.
I can't comment on that.
Philip Rosewood donated $5. Said, what if London's deck is the opposite of Roa's, whereas his was more punk rock and metal? Maybe London's deck could be like a jazz or blues type.
Yeah, I like that.
He
Very
gives
reserved.
those vibes. Reserved, chill,
Nice-
doesn't want
nice
He
the
puts
spotlight.
on a
Jazz.
record when he gets into his apartment.
Nick T.
Yeah.
Lights up a cigarette.
You know, I was gonna say boil some tea,
Both,
but
both
like,
can
all
work.
right.
Both can work.
Why?
He's
Because
like
maybe
12.
because his name is London. He's gonna boil some tea.
That's not also what I was thinking. I was thinking
Wow, good
relaxing
catch.
vibes, but sure.
What did you
Congratulations.
say about a cigarette?
Well, he said he's gonna go home, put
Light
on
up
a
a
record,
record,
has
light up a
lights on the
cigarette.
record.
It is
He's
part of
like
the image.
12.
It's part of the jazz image, you know, or even blues.
Nick
Everyone's
T.
Oh, that's
smoking
right.
at 10,
And he
yeah.
probably has Ray Ray Wyndon as one of his records.
Ah, yes, right.
Didn't even think of that.
Probably a big inspiration, Ray
Yeah.
Lyndon. Great jazzist.
jazzist.
Yeah. So
Definitely not. No.
Philip, I actually like that theory, and I really do. Thank you, Philip.
I hope it turns out to be the real thing.
I think it will.
Like a saxophone monster.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
I-
almost similar to like wind instruments with Tiger.
I don't know. You gonna let that go?
I'm gonna let that go.
Okay.
So then we have TNX Rail has been a member for 6 months at Raw Yellow.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thomas.
Thank
Thomas
you,
said,
man.
never-ending tutorials, 100 episodes worth.
What?
Got a bit
Basically.
of time left at work, then got 4 days off work for national holiday and the weekend.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Enjoy your days off, my man. Thank you for being a channel member for 6 months. Did you guys make anything about the tutorial? It was quick enough where I was like,
It was
well,
fine.
Yeah.
I was
It's getting a
passing.
little annoying, but
Yeah.
whatever.
They kind of make fun of it too a little bit.
I think they know it's over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
at this point.
like the Manya jumping in and being like, oh, it's time for Manya's corner
Yeah.
instead of them
You
just
can tell her,
explaining it. Yeah. We're at the end.
That's just UDS learning.
This
Yeah.
is the end game now.
When the director said, and I said this in my review, that they really wanted to appeal to people that have never seen a Yu-Gi-Oh before, he was not kidding.
He was not kidding.
Now,
But I think the way they've been doing it the past 2 episodes have been like tasteful.
Yeah, it's not
like
bad.
it's like oh yeah, we forgot to show you that. Here's this thing.
right. Just so he can put it all together in like episode 45.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
So we got $5 more from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you, Philip.
Philip said,
Jesus.
yo, Dill, that Lost Horizon talk we had about Tara and what she did selling her body to spare her family from being
Yeah.
Oh my
scrutinized
god.
and hurt was interesting.
It was, and that is, of course, the story that is. I don't think it's publicly released yet, but yeah, it's a pretty.
That's
it's a pretty
for is
intense
that for
story.
episode 3?
That's for episode 2.
To episode 2.
Yeah.
I have to read that
It's an
one.
intense story. I can send you it if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
If that's okay with Philip.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to green light it. You can just write it in the chat, Philip. But no, it's a intense story, man. A lot of really mature topics, and yeah, I really am a fan of it, man. So I'm excited to see part 3 whenever it's ready, dude, and talk to you about it. Very excited. And thank you, Philip, for the super chat. Definitely was an interesting conversation for sure.
That man 666 is here and donated the typical devil
donation.
for
Thank you, that man.
666.
Thank you, dude.
Said Neanderstar better not pull a Yoruchi. Then again, it ain't the first time Yu-Gi-Oh copied from Bleach those malefic weasels.
So Malefic is a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. You've seen Bleach. Can you speak to that?
I have not seen Bleach. So I
Treasure,
can't
have you
speak
seen
to
Bleach?
Drank it.
No one
Yeah.
has seen Bleach.
it. No.
I think 1,000-something episodes.
I know, but it's a classic.
That's the problem. Is that I'm so one thing about 1,000 episodes I couldn't even start.
No, I couldn't either. I feel bad. I feel that we can't even like really respond to
I'm gonna
this
look
at
it up.
all. Look it up. What does it say? Oh, I know that girl. Yeah, she's like one of the main girls. Yeah, I
She's
definitely.
Is she a cat,
Okay,
a
don't
Catwoman?
pull up the hentai of her.
It's not hentai, dude.
Can,
That's
can you
literally
stay
from the
on?
manga.
Can you stay on topic?
No, you can't.
Wait, can you scroll up? Thank you.
He said we're squares.
I don't know.
Squares?
We are.
Maybe she has a transformation to a cat girl or something, and maybe that's what he's
Yeah,
referring
I
to.
think that's it.
Yeah, maybe we are squares. I didn't grow up
More
with
people
Bleach.
saying she's hot. I mean, what's going on with chat tonight?
There's nothing wrong with that.
They're
Chat's going a little crazy.
horny on Maine. I don't know. what
They're
to
horny
tell
on
you.
Maine right now. Horny
I
on
don't know
chat.
what to tell you.
Yes. Yes, they are. Nick T, you gotta get off that site.
It's-
5.
It's the Bleach fandom.
I
website.
wasn't even looking at your computer. I was just assuming. Philip Rosewood donated
You
another
wanna go through the
$5.
searches.
Thank you,
Okay.
Philip.
And Philip said, yo, Nick T. Listen.
Yeah,
Oh.
listen.
How much you want to bet that for Witch of Mercury, even though we have a female MC, they'll still find a way to kill one main female character? Wink.
He's probably right.
Hey, you know he's right.
He's definitely right. I mean, that's what happens every time. It's like, it will give you a slice, but we're also gonna kill another one. Yeah.
What the?
Anytime you see some kind of archetype or certain like side character come in, and you see a version of that character also come in, like a new one, you're like,
Yeah.
well, the older one is dead.
Yeah.
They're dying.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Witch Mercury either way. I feel like you're definitely right, but I hope that doesn't happen. Or if it does happen, it's done tastefully, you know. I'm just excited to finally have a female main character for Gundam. I think that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, that is sweet.
Yeah. Thank you, Philip. Can't comment on it, but Nixie did a good job. Thank you, Philip.
Thanks, brother.
We got $10 more from Jack Knight 21.
Thank you, Jack. Jeez, big donation.
Jack
Thank you,
said,
man.
I switched the songs. I remember us talking about it a while ago. So I was like, then I sent you the correct one I wanted you to help find. Also, Japanese Beyblade. So you're specifying
that's
it's
his
Japanese
collection,
Beyblade.
yes. I was just joking. No, I know you. It was because you wanted to help you find a correct one, and I look forward to helping you find that song.
Very good. $2 more from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you,
He
Phil.
said, Dill, where's that wacky sound from? I'm curious. You want to play the wacky sound one more time? Nope, you know where it goes.
Oh, is that the one? Is that?
I don't know. I was wondering which one he was
This
referencing,
one.
actually.
It's gotta be this
Well,
one.
you just said wacky. That still could be the dumpster fire.
No,
This
but
is Donnie from the Wild Thornberries.
but that one, I think
That's
he
the
sent
most
it right
wacky.
after he had played that.
That
like,
is
the third
Donnie.
time.
Just type in Donnie Wild Thornberries. It'll pop right up. He's just out of his mind. The Cincinnati one is MJF, a wrestler currently in AEW. That's a heel and was doing a promo shoot. So, yeah.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
He was obviously in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Promo.
£5 from Nicholas Horton.
Thank you, Philip, and thank you, Nick, man. I appreciate it.
Said, Dylan, like with the dub premiere of Reigns, any special guests planned for the Sevens dub premiere?
When is that? Next week?
Yeah, great question, because I did that with the Vrains dub. No, and I don't think that was really put together by Barrett Letty. Barrett Letty has not reached out to me about it, so I don't have any plans at the moment, Nicholas. That could change in the next couple of days, but at the moment, no, I don't have any special plans. I might do a stream where I watch it, but I'm not sure if it's something I should do with YouTube's copyright things. So I don't have any plans right now, Nicholas, but that very well could change in the next couple of days.
Good question.
Great
yeah,
question.
good question.
Thank you, Nicholas.
You got $20 from Mao B.
Oh, shit, Mao. Thank you so much. I appreciate it,
They
Mao.
said, are the writers relying on Seven's nostalgia too much? They didn't explain Soguetsu's style enough and relied on the viewers to kind of fill the gaps, yet the duels are focused for the new viewers. I think the episode highlighted that writing disconnect, but I still love Manabu.
That's a great, actually, question. Mao, first of all, thank you for the $20 super chat. I think to a degree.
Yeah, I don't know if I exactly agree. Yeah,
I agree to a degree.
Yeah.
I definitely do. I think that it feels, if they never explain why so many of these characters have, are variants of the characters from Sevens,
Right.
if they never explain why there are so many similarities, to me, that will feel cheap. It feels like you're recycling character designs, and you wanted to kind of use Sevens as a basis point to
Voice
design
actors,
same voice
names,
actors, same names, and you wanted to use Sevens as a basis point to create this new universe and this new show to stand on its own,
That's not connected.
which is fine. But it would feel a little cheap to me. Other people might not have that feeling. There might be people here that would disagree with that. It would just feel a little cheap. And so, are they relying on Seven's nostalgia too much? I don't know about too much, but I definitely think that I hope that they're setting seeds, Mao, for a really crazy connection down the road, 50, 60, 70 episodes out. I think they are. It's the same director, same writer, same team, same staff. So I think they are. I think there's a reason for this. If it ends up that there's not a reason, then to me it'll feel a little cheap. I don't know if you fully agree with it. I don't know your thoughts on it.
I know. I feel like as of right now, at least as of right now, because it is early, that for those who have watched Sevens, these are all nods, right? All the similarities, all the voice actors and whatnot.
Yeah.
For those of us who haven't, I feel like we got enough of what, like, you don't have to know what Soguetsu style was before to understand what they've described to us here about it.
It's also different.
Because it's different.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because it's different.
And I also think that the amount of homage they pay to Sevens, which is basically at least one little thing in every episode.
At least.
We're still kind of in that tutorial arc anyway.
Yeah.
Which they're kind of still showing as they explain different things. So I wonder if it's kind of like hey, for people that watch 7's, while we're kind of teaching everybody what's going on with Rush Duels, here's some homage stuff to throw at you so that you're still engaged, interested, and can appreciate it as much as you would if you hadn't seen anything before.
I agree.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's too early to make that.
I agree with that.
That's a broad assumption, and like just to, I think to paint it with that brush would not be fair to go Rush at this moment. And you know, you're entitled to your opinion. I just think we have to let this play out.
Early.
Now, if we get to the end of the show and they never say a word about it, then that feels
weird.
Dare I say a little lazy?
It's in Dylan's top 10 disappointments
because
video.
we just
number one.
We we recycled literally everything, dropped it into a new universe, and said, okay, we mixed around some of the character designs and personalities, and here's a new thing. Yeah, that would feel a little cheap.
It would feel weird.
And I think we've said that even before Go Rush started.
Yeah.
And so I feel very much the same way. I'm enjoying it right now. I think this was probably my favorite or second favorite episode.
Yeah.
Just because we finally felt like we're getting backstory. We're into the universe.
Yeah.
And there was some emotion in this last episode. And now I want to see one. I'm very interested to see. Are we going to break the 13 episode mold in the show?
I hope so.
Like that is what I am like, you know, because we're coming to episode 10.
Spoiler batch is coming up soon.
We're coming to episode 10, so theoretically there would only be 4 episodes.
If Yugioh, the summary for episode 12, if it's Yugioh, to me, it's
13
episodes.
Right, so I want to break that mold.
Episode 12 is key here for me. I agree.
And that, I think, is a lot of where my stock is right now and seeing how this progresses.
Agreed.
So that's what I'm thinking about.
Great, very fair. Mao, thank you so much for the commentary there, man, and thank you for the very generous super chat. Really appreciate you, man.
And still love Manabu, absolutely.
Still love Mana. He's probably my second favorite at this point. Yeah.
So we got another $10 from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you, Phil.
Philip said, "My brother and I rewatched Bleach earlier this year to prepare for the finale season coming out in October. It's only about 150 something episodes without filler, and Yorichi is bae. She's awesome."
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
There's probably a list you could look up online that gets.
It's similar to Naruto. I remember Solid Snack, who's a huge Naruto guy, said that you look up like the non-filler and you can cut like 70% of Naruto.
That's insane.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Why even make it?
Well,
just
I feel like that's probably an exaggeration. It's definitely not 70%.
That's
I don't know. I know I know Naruto has crazy filler.
But 70%.
That much filler.
But I'm saying a lot of shows have episodes that you can easily take out without ruining the plot.
Agreed.
So if you're counting just like, well, you'll still understand what's happening if you take out these 10 episodes because it's not crucial to know about it, but they could be good episodes and stuff that you would like.
True.
It could still technically be filler, but still not bad episodes. It's not like it's not like it's the what you call it, like a recap episode or something like that, or you just keep going back to the same thing over and over and over again, and that's why you see it.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense actually.
I think that's how at least I would look at it.
Okay, so this site is saying about 41% of it is filler.
Right.
205 of 500 episodes. So maybe I did misremember that a little bit, but that's like half the show. That's crazy.
2/5 of your show that you produced was just garbage. It was just
filler. Garbage.
It wasn't needed.
Well, I know
it wasn't needed. It wasn't needed.
Right. So I have 3 more on here, and then there's one more link.
All right.
But all 3 are from X-Slayer.
Thank you,
so
X-Slayer.
X-Slayer donated 2, then 5, then 2. He said, "Are you taking copium, or are you joking that you're going to beat me?"
I knew that was coming.
He said, "Also, what deck do you want to face? Salomon Great or Hero? Because really, man, your Dino deck is mostly..." And then put a garbage can emoji. And then he also said, "Did you notice I changed my pick to the one you hate?"
No, his YouTube pick? Let me look. What one that I hate? Oh, he made his YouTube pick Baguska
the elephant thing.
I mean, the terribly tired to pee or drink a lot of beer.
Yeah, I mean, you could lose either way. It doesn't really matter what deck he uses.
I actually think whatever deck he uses, I'm going to win.
And I appreciate that optimism.
I like that
I think it's what's built the channel and why we're all here. But like in realistic dueling terms, you're gonna get smoked.
Yeah. Be a realist.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
X-Slayer, thank you for the...
Also, someone very important to you is here, and there might be a button you should hit.
Ivrea, thank you so much for coming by, Ivrea.
Oh, sexy girl
I waited that all night. Starixious, thank you for the $2 donation. I thought the last two duels were really easy to predict.
I didn't know.
But to my surprise, one person got episode 8 wrong, and 4 people got episode 9 wrong in the pick'em. Out of 20 responses for episode 10, nobody picked Simtaro yet. Tell Nameling I like his music.
Oh,
there you go.
I love also Simtaro. Just the thing now.
Simtaro.
Who started that? Philip started that?
Philip.
Great name. Philip, great name, dude. Let me tell you this. I'm surprised one person picked against Yuumu, and I'm surprised 4 people. But you know what? I'm not, because Calibro picked Bocchi. And I'm telling you, if one of us picks against the grain, more people will pick against the grain. So 4 people rode with you.
So you blame yourself for that.
4 people rode Bocchi.
Good job, bro.
Way to go.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go against the grain.
How'd it go?
Like shaving.
No,
Yeah,
don't
shaving
worry.
your face.
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
No, that's how you get the closer shape.
No, he's right. He is right.
Do that. That
Because
really
if you
roughs
just
up your follicles.
if you just shave down like this,
that's how you get
it's-
irritation.
That's what you got to do.
Do you at least use aftershave?
Of course.
I don't believe you.
I do, actually.
I don't know.
I actually believe Nick.
I'll take a
Nick
picture
T
of it.
always smells really nice.
You know you're supposed to heat up the water, put it on your face, it opens up the pores.
Actually, heat up water, and then actually when you're done, you're supposed to warm water again, and then cold water real quick after.
Really?
Yes.
But the cold water is
I
just
looked
a
up.
little...
You got a little pat. You
take
don't rub
what?
it in. You pat.
I take like little scissors. That I
Yeah, and I've also seen your razor that was like 12 months old.
I didn't have a blade. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I saw.
And you shaved
piece
on
of paper.
stream.
Whatever.
Did you remove that video? Or is it still up there?
Well, Twitch probably removed it in 60 days. Nicholas Horton, thank you for the £5 super chat. The reason why some animes have filler arcs is to give the mangaka more time on writing the manga. Yeah,
That makes sense.
That's the issue. That was the issue with Soul Eater. Studio Bones started doing Soul Eater. The anime caught up to where the manga was, and rather than do a filler arc or wait a couple years for the manga to finish, Studio Bones said, you know what, we're going to write our own ending to this story. Anime ending, not very good in my opinion of Soul Eater. Manga ending, much better. So, you know, will they ever do like a Soul Eater like Tokyo Ghoul? Although I know that was not good either. And redo the ending. I'd love to see that happen. Especially now that Fire Force is done manga-wise. Maybe they will.
It's the Caleb City skit. Which is like, we could do it better.
Yeah,
no,
right.
You do it the exact way it is written. Everybody loves it. I think we can make it better.
Yeah, horrible idea. Horrible decision by them. But guys, thank you so much.
Turn it on and rip the knob off.
For turning it up and ripping the knob off tonight. We really appreciate you making this part of your Wednesday viewing. I want to thank Syn Cloud for the $50 super chat. Philip Rosewood, I think you reached over 50 as well tonight. And Blake Engelbrecht for the $150 of super chat. Those amounts are insane. A $20 super chat is crazy. 3 people reaching 50, 1 over 150. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart so much. It's going back to the channel. We are hiring people to assist with the channel's production, and it's really, really been some great stuff here. And we're going to have more content for you coming out in the near future, which I'm very, very excited for. This would not be a production if not for you and not for these 4 men. Calibro, Nick T, Dredger, and Pete, thank you all so much for doing this with me. They are all content creators, and they do stuff in their own regard. Please follow all of them. All their stuff is linked down below. I just ask that you follow them, please. They take their time every Wednesday night to help me with this production, and I'm forever indebted to them for that. Calibro, we'll start with you, man. Twitch.tv/Calbreezy. You can program it.
Okay. So before I say anything, Jack Knight did just donate $5. Said, Dill, I know more people, but Beyblade buy Beyblade than Funko, therefore it's better. So
I don't know if that's true, honestly.
Well, he said he knows more people.
Oh, he knows more people.
Yeah.
So it's true in his world.
Yes.
We should look up the company's stock.
Either way,
We're
it's
not-
an,
this
it's
isn't
an
a-
addiction.
This isn't a finance video.
Are you sure you're
Gentlemen.
here? Though?
You're a guru, aren't you?
Not today. I took that hat off and I put on the Rangers hat. Anyway, I do stream on Twitch every once in a while. Twitch.tv/Calbreezy. That's CALBREEZZY. I stream a bunch of first-person shooter games like Valorant or Call of Duty and, you know, a few other games on there, Fortnite, and then every once in a while I'll play Fall Guys with Dill, and definitely going to be streaming some of the Mario Strikers, maybe with you
We'll see.
on stream. Yeah, if I make the team, if I make the
Yeah,
team.
you got to make the team.
Otherwise, I'm bringing in a ragtag team to take the day.
I don't know if you're going to make the team.
That's fine. Me and Dredge will make our own team.
Wait, what am I doing?
But yeah, besides that, just go follow me over there, or I think my Instagram or Twitter or something is down there too. You could just go to that and yeah, that's basically it. And I guess before I finish and pass it off, there's one link if you just want to.
Yep, the Flail IPS. Thank you so much for the $2 donation, my man. Hey guys, especially birthday twin Nick Ting. I love the episode and the good boy in this duel, but I don't have much to say on it as I'm planning my date coming up with my girlfriend. Wish me luck, guys.
Hey,
Wish
good
you
luck.
man. Good luck.
Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck. And remember,
Have some good food.
Oh, sexy girl.
Say that.
Don't say
You
In
already
that
won the
voice.
date.
Don't
That's it.
say that.
That's all you have to say.
Don't say that.
everything
say
I've
what you
learned
need to
about
say.
dating,
Don't do it.
I've learned from that guy right there. If he's telling you not to do it, then don't do it. Flail IPS. Good luck, my man.
All right, Nick T, take it away.
Oh Lord.
Hey, everybody!
So I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/NickFightsMoms. I do, I'm a variety streamer. I do sort of Super Nintendo, NES, Game Boy Advance games. Lately I've been doing Minecraft, which has been a lot of fun. I just kind of chat with you guys, play, it's sort of on the background, very chill vibes. I also do music streams where I perform my original music, covers of music, and it's a good time. Mondays and Tuesdays nights typically. I did not stream it all this week. But
No.
We'll be right
Took
back
off.
on it. Yeah, I took off. I was busy.
You need that sometimes.
I do that sometimes. I also do have my own music. I have a whole album coming out hopefully by September of this year.
Let's go.
But if you go to any streaming platform, including YouTube, iTunes, whatever, Spotify, you can go to find Nameling's music out there and stream all the music I have out there right now. Go check it out.
Fuck yeah, Nick T.
You like popsicles?
Dredger, you're up, my man.
All right, so I'm twitch.tv/Dredgenator, DREDGENATOR. I think I said it last week. My internet is still being difficult. Actually, the internet was cut out yesterday. I got a text
It's the
from-
apartment internet.
Yeah, and
That's
actually,
just what
even
happens.
Optimum yesterday, we had an outage at Optimum. Nicole actually was working from home, had to go into work because the internet cut
Those
out.
internets,
And it
man.
is much worse during the day because again, we are in an apartment complex, which these lovely people,
Beautiful
not
apartment.
Calibro, were at last
Beautiful
week.
apartment, but as many
Yeah, a
apartment
lot-
complexes, internet not.
Yeah, so
great.
because again, there's a lot of people
Yeah.
using that for work from home now, especially
You
now
gotta bring
with
that
COVID.
fiber cable in there.
Yeah, except the problem is fiber would be about triple what I'm doing now.
I would just see. I'm more of the
YOLO.
aggravation that it would cause me.
Yeah.
I would just say, screw it. I'll
Yeah,
pay
but
it. I don't
triple.
care.
If it was
I'll do
affordable,
it.
I would, but
Yeah.
it's just not. So that's why I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'll still trying to figure out how I can. Maybe I'll have to stream at late at night, but then I'd have to try not to wake Nicole up, which she is in deep sleep. But still, we don't want to bother her and inconvenience her. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But otherwise, slide over to Clueless Games.
Well, regardless, follow him. Regardless,
yeah,
His Twitch
yeah,
is-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
YouTube channel, Clueless Gamers, do some
I get a-
TV show
Oh,
reactions,
yeah.
movie reviews, trailer reactions. A couple videos actually went up this week. Couple trailer reactions
go.
are up on the channel right now. They're live. If you want to go check those out for
Check them
Thor
out.
and She-Hulk, Dylan and I did those, so you can check that out. Greatly appreciate it. There is more stuff to come. I'm working a lot. 70-hour weeks are not fun.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, so we're rolling that as we go through. I'm gonna edit a little bit more tomorrow, and maybe you'll see some stuff up for Friday. But for all updates on my life or YouTube or anything else, follow me on Twitter, PeterCaro21.
They love me.
Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Crazy 8's Episode 9, Man Monaboo's Best Friend. We really appreciate all of you. We got Pete, Dredge, and Nick T. Cal, Full House. Follow all of them. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. And everyone in chat, thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. We will see you next Wednesday to break down everything from UDS and Chupataro and preview. I'm assuming by then we will have the 11 summary and the 12 summary, and we'll probably know if we're going to have a 13-episode arc here. So next week will be a big one, marking the double-digit number as well for episodes. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll talk to you later, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care,
See you guys. Good night.
Good night.
Night.